what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Oh yeah, how you guys doing? Hello. Yeah, sorry about the other day. I was gonna stream, but I was like, dude, this gameplay reveal is coming up, and I'm gonna be up like for a while editing a video. Yeah, that video took like 3 hours to edit, so I needed to take a day for that. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I'm glad. You know, okay, I will say right now, I'm glad it was good. I was worried, but yeah, it's looking good. I'm excited for it now. I can confidently say, like, I'm actually looking forward to Borderlands 4. Like, for real, 100%. Not just, I gotta see that gameplay first, you know, this and that. But, yeah, I mean, I do have my concerns. But yeah,
nice.
it's looking good. It's looking good. Definitely different, though. Yo, Anima Tweak, thank you so much for the, 79 months in a row. Yo, welcome back, dude. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Dude, 79 months, that's insane. 70 freaking 9 months, almost a year. What? Almost a year? Wait a minute, that's a lot of years. Thank you Thank you so much, Anima. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
And then P1S5, thank you for 27 months. Welcome back, dude. Yo, what? Yeah, we're gonna be discussing BL4 today. I need to. Mr. Malone, thank you for 14 months. Welcome back, Mr. Malone. Solid Goat, thank you for the 3 months in a row. Welcome back, dude. Repressed Memories, thank you for the $20. Yo, thank you.
Oh, nice.
You said, thank you for all the great content through the years, Jolts. Do you think Borderlands 4 should have unique quests for each Vault Hunter? No.
Oh, nice.
Like, how would that work in co-op if you're playing, like, 4 different people, you know? Personally, no, I don't think so. But, yeah, I think it should just be, you know, your set quest. They did mention repeatable, so repeatable quest. That's quite nice. But yo, Repressed Memories, thank you so much for the support, dude. And then also with the 5 bomb, Repressed Memories, thank you. To Blue, Heli, Herta's Puppets #1, Eva Mary,
nice.
And Ryan Abel. All of you guys, welcome on in. And hello, hope you're well today. Alright, let's jump into it. Hello chat, hope you guys are doing good today. Happy Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna discuss everything, we're gonna pause a lot, we're gonna speculate, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the real breakdown. So here we go.
Heyo, I'm
We good? Yeah, so audio's going through a system. Cool. I was worried about, like, what if it doesn't go through
Randy
because I split all my
Pitchford,
audio.
founder of Gearbox Entertainment.
Hi, Randy.
Today, since creating entry,
This is hands down.
since creating
Was there a gameplay, like, right at the beginning?
since creating this entry point for further than ever before.
Okay.
This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios.
The hair,
So
yeah,
enough
like, dude, okay, like, for real, the hair, like, I don't know if that's just, like, a magician thing, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, his older hair that he did was better than this. I don't understand it. I question.
let's get it. This
I mean, the shirts are always fancy. That's just, you know, Randy.
is Borderlands 4.
Okay. So, starting off, is that shooting rockets? Huh. You know, they did confirm that, what is that manufactured again? It's called Daedalus. Daedalus has a secondary fire mode for a different type of ammo. So, for example, if you have, like, a Daedalus pistol, your primary fire is going to be, like, pistol ammo consumption, and then your secondary ammo could be, like, shotgun ammo consumption. So, I wonder if this is a Daedalus, and, like, the secondary fire mode's, like, launcher ammo or something. Yeah. The slide is... You think it's Daedalus? Okay. I don't know the distinct look between the new manufacturers except for, like... What is it? Ripper? Ripper's, like, the one that stands out the most. But, like, Order and Daedalus, you know, I can't differentiate them just yet. Swampy setting, too. Interesting. I wonder if that's going to be, like... It can't be Eden 6, but, like... Where? They have launcher ammo in BL4? Oh, wait, that's
nice.
true. It's called, what is it called now? It's like Ordnance. I think it's called Ordnance. So launchers and heavy weapons and grenades are on their own, like, separate slot. So yeah, what if there's just, like, no launcher ammo? Well, you know, this could be, like, a unique item for all we know. Like, maybe it just shoots rockets. That looks like a Ripper gun. Could be wrong. Punch. Dude, I'm looking forward to the Brute guy. Okay, hold on. First off, who are we playing first, Chad? Who are we playing first? Are we playing, what is it, Vex, Harlow, Amon, or... What's the other guy's name?
Oh, nice.
Rafa. Thank you, Rafa. That guy. Dude, I always forget that guy. You're gonna play Harlow, Amon, Rafa, Vex, Vex, Vex. A lot of Vex, yeah. I feel like a lot of people are picking Vex first. Like, Vex is literally, like, the one that's visibly the most interesting. Dude, I don't know. I'm thinking Amon, like the big brute guy. Because, like, I want to be different. Because, dude, like, no doubt every content creator is going to play Vex at release. And I want to be, like, not playing the same thing as everybody else. But also, I don't trust the pet UI. Like, I'm always going to be against it. Like, the pet UI in BL3 was awful. Like, Iron Bear or Iron Cup trying to get around. Or, like, Black's pet trying to target something. Like, bro, I don't trust it. So, I'm going to avoid Vex for the first pick. Yeah, they're artificial intelligence. Like, the actual enemy or your pet's artificial intelligence for pathfinding. All that kind of stuff. It's never been good in Borderlands, but yeah, I don't trust it. Maybe it will be good. I don't know. I don't know. You're looking at Rafa? Rafa's my second pick, I think. Because the whole, like, doubling thing in TD it was confirmed he's a TD War soldier. So, maybe? The blades look cool. But Borderlands has always been, like, anti-melee, so I don't know if I'm gonna go melee. Like, dude, that giant hand boss, you know, at the end, like, how do you... Hold on, let me just skip forward. This guy. How do you melee this guy?
Putting all your
You just hit the hand there, and then he's gonna, like, start floating, and you can't hit him anymore, and yeah. Melee just never seems like it's fully flushed out. I don't trust it right away. Third person mode? Rafa's spinny blade attack does third person. Pick Randy Pitchford, Secret Vault Hunter. Dude, DLC Vault Hunter. What? How there it is.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful.
Can you guys hear it okay, by the way? I want to make sure it's loud enough. Maybe you can grapple his face in melee? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we don't... Like, the boss fight, they did HUDless, so we don't know, like, any of the actual visible mechanics in the fight. Volume's okay. Yes, it's okay. Could be louder. Okay, hold on. See, if I bump it up, though, the notifications for subbing and stuff are going to be louder, too. So, are you guys okay with that? I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, because I haven't split off my notifications. Lower the background music? That good? Louder than me, okay. So, it's fine? I'll bump it up a little tiny bit. Not too much. Okay.
You play as a Vault Hunter.
Dude, by the way, this should have been the reveal for the Vault Hunters at the start. Like, the first one they did, I don't know what they were thinking. This, like, if they would have showed this first, nobody'd be, like, complaining about their looks. Like, what? Huh? Break his ears! I could put it louder. I feel like the volume in the trailer was good. Oh, okay. It seems like it's, for some people, fine, but for some people, kind of quiet. So, we should be, like, good now. But, dude, like, the Brute, though, like, oh. I will say, the Siren looks great. Like, for real. She's the one that stands out the most.
Badass mercenary with...
I feel like the Malawan lady, what's her face again? Harlow? I don't know.
Powerful...
She could use a little bit more, like, you know, something going on. And these are custom skins for sure. Yeah, he looks great. Dude, I don't know. What is it? Hafa? No, Rafa. Rafa looks like somebody from Destiny.
abilities called action skills.
Action skills?
Today I'm
What are
playing as
those?
Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural...
So what is that happening? The blade thing? Or, like, her wings come out,
Vex,
but,
our
like,
new
what is
siren.
this?
She...
So she does that and her wings come out. Like, what is that doing? It's doing, like, a purple something up ahead.
phase energy to devastating effect.
And then things just die around her. Dude, that's gotta be, like, level 1 enemies with a max level character. I refuse to believe they just all died in, like, one click. Bat Sonic Cry? I thought it was more, like, demonic. You think it's Bat? She looks mad. She's always mad. Yo, Julian Senna, thank you for the 1,000 ARS. What is ARS? I'm sorry. Thank you, dude.
Nice.
Ask AI to drop chance specific legendaries with specific manufacturer's parts. Drop chance is pretty stupid. Yeah, see, I was calculating that too. Like, if we have the... Let me skip forward. Where's it where they talked about the manufacturers? It's someplace somewhere. Maybe it's further up ahead. Anyways, they talked about the manufacturers at some point. You know, there's going to be 8 manufacturers. Oh, here it is. I just saw it. Okay. So...
Friendly black powder weapons.
Yeah, hold on.
The elemental expertise of Maliwan. Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets. The toss to reload Tedior. Or Torg with explosion!
He said the thing!
We also have 3 new ones. The Order,
Dude, charging weapons.
with powerful charge and release blast. Fully auto rippers.
I called it. I called it.
And the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system.
Okay,
This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon.
So, I was thinking about this for farming, right? This specific Vladoff assault rifle right here has 3 different licensed parts, and we don't know if there's other... Okay, so like Hyperion is not a like gun manufacturer in the game. They don't like make actual guns, but they make licensed parts. So, do we have the usual 8 manufacturers? So like, you know, 8 combinations here, 8 combinations here, 8 combinations here. Or is it more than that? Like, is Doll somehow in the mix for licensed parts? SNS? I don't know. Like, it makes you wonder. Or, yeah, Atlas. So, like, if that's the case, like, if you were trying to farm a Vladoff assault rifle with, like, I mean, let's just say you want to roll Hyperion Maliwan Torg, right? That makes it a... What is 8 to the 3rd power? 8 times 8 times 8. That is a 1 in 512 chance. If that is the math on it, if it's just, you know, randomized 1 in 8, 1 in 8, 1 in 8. So that rolling this specific roll right here is more rare than a flying elemental Sandhawk. Yeah, the part system, right. So if you like, I just really hope they don't do the whole like matching, you know, manufacturer bonus, because then it's just gonna be like you have to have it on everything, and like every other manufactured part is just like pointless. Yeah, 1 in 512. Yeah. And they said too, hold on, right here.
For instance, this Vladoff assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn.
Right there. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn. So like, what if you get up to like 5 part combinations for these items? So 8 to the 5th power. So then you're looking at a 1 in 32,768 chance to roll like 5 specific manufactured parts that you won. So I'm a little bit worried about that. So this might be another case of a game where like you can't farm perfect. You just have to take, you know, slightly better upgrades. Which isn't entirely a bad thing if they're not like super duper overpowered like, you know, passives were in Borderlands 3. But it does make you wonder. Yo, HA, thank you for the 44. Welcome back, man. Crafting or scrapping feature could be cool. Dude, I don't want weapon crafting, because then you farm 1 item, and then you just, like, craft the perfect item. Like, imagine in Borderlands 2, you just got a sham, and then, like, oh, I crafted a, you know, 94 sham. It's like, it's not special. It's just, like, you know, too easy. I'm not a huge fan of that. Hey, dude! Yo, and Peachy, thank you so much for the 8 months in a row. Welcome back, dude. Thank you. Also, Aiden Bushimi, thank you for the $5. What do you think of them saying Vex is one of the 4 ball hunters at launch? Okay, so let me see if I can find it. Dude, I'm scared to open Twitter on my screen. Anyways, I'm gonna link the tweet, but they had an article come out today by Stephen T. Wright, and he confirmed that there's going to be 2 DLC Vault Hunters. The source is a little bit weak, but I mean, like, he confirmed it, and, like, I don't know how he confirmed it. There was no interview or anything, but, yeah, maybe he has inside information. I don't know. So, yeah, there is a chance. there could be DLC Vault Hunters. I think it's gonna happen. I'll be honest. Okay.
Cheap, and guns are plentiful. You play as a Vault Hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex.
Yeah, don't get super excited yet, because I mean, like, the source is a little bit weak, but it was a sign of like, hey, it might happen.
Her new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use
Also, one thing I missed too, it happens later in the video. I'm not gonna skip forward, but the energy thing, they mentioned you can like empower yourself or throw it at enemies, and you can see in some scenes the gun barrel's like glowing with this purple glow. It seems like you put the energy inside your gun and then like make it better. I should have mentioned that in my video. I kind of like glossed over that because I was so tired. Who's that? Mr. Adventure, thank you for the $5. You said BL4's arenas to be battle royale free all over the place. Yeah, character. Yep. What are you saying? I'm sorry. BL4's arena to be battle royale free for all over the place. Your character or pick any character, including NPC story. Right this time. Love the new do. Little bit lost in translation, but you're saying, hey, dude, you hope the story's good. I see that. Yeah, I hope it's good too. And then Clueless, thank you for the 2. You said, this is Siren Mark the 7th. We don't know yet. This could be like, you know, Commandant Steele's powers or whatever that other 7 siren is. Like, we don't know. Like, dude, you got to keep in mind they said there can only be 7 sirens in the universe at one time, or 6 sirens in the universe at one time. Bro, we're already going like multi-planet, dimensional. Like, there could be another universe out there with more sirens. Like, they can play that card easy.
Use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions.
So the Scythe Lady, that's got to be the 3rd action skill. So we have the phase orb thing, and then we have the tiger pet, and then we have the Scythe Lady. How old is Moxie? Doesn't matter. How long's the story? We don't know yet.
That fight alongside her.
We are not sure. Okay, so...
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former Tedior.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, Rafa, the spinny blade thing is really cool, but the whole secondary gunshot thing, I won't lie, it's not the most interesting. Like, maybe possibly augments can make it, like, way cooler, but yeah, just like pulling out a second gun, shooting it once, and putting it away.
Exosuit.
Or I guess you shoot
He
a couple
can deconstruct
times.
him.
It's just like shooting a gun. I don't know. It doesn't feel too interesting to me. Isn't it Puma, not a tiger? Is it a Puma? I'm sorry. I've been calling it a tiger, but yeah. The name is Trouble on the Puma. Yeah, Rafa's blades look
Arsenal
really
of
cool.
weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
Like, surely they haven't shown, like, you know, non-HUDless for the action skill.
He can
So
deconstruct.
there's got to be like a bar that's, you know, cooling down. Maybe when you do an attack, depending on what you do, it like depletes the bar faster. Or maybe you just have like a set, you know,
an
time
arsenal
on
of weapons,
the spin.
like
or,
the
attacks.
razor-sharp arc knives.
But dude, that looks so cool. I'm just wondering if you have any range with melee. Can we rename Trouble? I would assume so. Like, why would they give you... Ooh, I don't know. Because, I mean, Borderlands 3, the flag pets are secondaries. They're not action skills. And also, I don't think that you could see the word Trouble above, like, the Puma's head. So, like, yeah, I don't think you can. It doesn't look like it.
These are 2 of our
Her pet doesn't go down. No, it can go down. It said something about if pet dies or whatever. They can explode or whatever. Some action skill. Or, skill.
4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos.
What is that gun? That's gotta be Torg, right? Yeah, it looks Torg. Yo, why is an Order enemy using a Torg weapon? I thought they, you know, would have used Order. Come on now. Yeah, like the whole explosion thing sounds really cool. But then it kind of gives me the memories of the exploding loader we had in BL3 for Flag's Pet, which is complete trash. So I'm like, I gotta compare cross games a little bit.
An all-new
Dude, I love this right
Oh,
here.
nice.
The 2 NPCs just flipping each other
planet
off.
steeped in conflict.
It's so Borderlands.
For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its...
So who are these guys? They're just, you know, like regular people who broke the rules, I guess. Why are their eyes all glowy? You see that? Huh. Yo, Cruz Yao. Thank you for the Prime sub.
Inhabitants
Appreciate
with
that.
bolts.
Dude, that's a cool map. I like that. It's like a refinery, maybe. They drop things in lava and something. There's like a door here, too. What if you can, like, walk in there? Who's that? She's got a gun. I don't know if that's like a bandit COB or, sorry, Ripper lady, or if that's going to be like an NPC. Dude, you got to explore every scene, man.
Cybernetic
Oh, there's an enemy here. What is that? Dude, how do I get that bar to go away so I don't see that if I pause?
implants
It has to play.
fused to
Okay.
their spines.
Oh, it's the torso guy. Scrapping and prosthetics. Oh, yeah, maybe. Property, their brain implants. Yeah, probably their brain implants, true. Maybe they're robot people.
Anyone who stepped out of line was brutal.
You know, we haven't seen Zed yet. Like, we've seen the Zed medical machine, but we have not seen, like, actual Zed.
Cybernetic implants
So I wonder if,
fused
like,
to
you
their
know, this
spines.
lady could be the doctor or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. Don't move mouse. Nope. I think we're gonna see Tina. I don't think so. I feel like Tina's more of an exclusive Tina Wonderlands thing now. Like, kind of separate. Yeah, 6 years between BL3 to BL4. So, the moon of Elpis smashed into Kairos 6 years later.
Anyone who stepped
So yeah, this scene,
out of line was
I don't know.
brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
Bro, I like how she
Cybernetic
gets taken away,
implants
and then
fused to their
Vex is
spines.
just like, oh no, oh, that sucks.
Anyone
Like,
who stepped
I
out of
should
line
probably
was
not chase you
brutally
down.
crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue
Yeah, 6 years ago, Elpis showed up, see?
moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lil.
Dude, that's a cool place. That's gotta be Elpis, right? Hey, dude! Yeah, because Elpis, this is the outer shield, and then this is Elpis. Dude, that's so cool. You know, they said 4 explorable zones, massive maps. Did they mention Elpis as one of them, or is there gonna be 5 then? Yo, Blue Fire Kirby, thank you for the 10. He says cheese. Yo, thank you.
Nice.
And Sway, thank you for 95 months. That's so long. Thank you, man.
When it reappeared
Thank you,
across
thank you.
the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating.
They did not mention Elpis, but they shown like Elpis like planetary like map, you know, like actual enemies and traversing and whatnot. So yeah, maybe we have the 4, you know, mega zones on Kairos, and then the a mega zone on Elpis, or maybe Elpis will be like really small. I don't know, like, you know, a starter area. Mr. Adventure, thank you for the $2. Arenas to be like battle royales, hundreds going at it. Oh, you want like battle royale? No. That's not Borderlands to me. Also, like, balance for Borderlands has been like trash. Like, do any like PvP, you know, like duel a friend, and every like, you know, build will just one shot the other player. Yeah, dude, they scrapped the dueling system in Wonderlands. They just said, you know what, this ain't working out. Get rid of it.
Planet-wide
Oh,
cataclysmic
nice.
event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all
Wait, what did that say?
The results were devastating.
Yo, and Orso, thank you for
A
57.
planet-wide
Welcome back, man.
cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Destroy, repent, gotcha.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up. Some even rip.
Ooh. Dude, I like how glowy the beams are at nighttime. Like, they really pop. I like that.
Oh, nice.
Scottish Jen, thank you for the 61. Welcome back, man. He says, yo, what's up, man? And Carter, thank you for 3 months. Welcome back, dude. It didn't pop up yet, but it should in a second. There it is. Yo, thank you,
Nice.
Carter.
out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it. That's the situation.
Hey, dude.
So what happened down here? It's all like burnt up. I kind of wonder. But bro, look at this map. It's just like boom, way over here, boom, way over here. There's even a bridge back here. Like Randy said, you know, if you see it, you can go there. Like, it's explorable. But like, how much? You know, like, can I go up here? Can I get up here? You know, on top of this thing. It kind of makes you wonder. There's got to be limits to the map for sure. Yo, Clueless Master, thank you for the 2. You said, do you reckon we're gonna see Athena or Springs? Oh, Janie Springs? I don't know. Like, at the end of New Tales, if that is canon, Athena was working as what seems to be the Hyperion CEO.
Hey, dude.
So why would she be, like, here? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say.
And our Vault Hunters have...
They mentioned there's going to be more new characters showing up in the game this time around. Unless, you know, returning old characters.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap, guys. Thank you so much. Yakoda, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back, dude. And on your left, thank you for $2, dude. Yeah, they said Board Vault Hunters at launch. So yeah, DLC characters, maybe.
Oh, nice.
crash landed
Hopefully.
into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark.
Man, they put all of their, like, funds into the Siren. Like, make her as cool as possible. She needs to stand out. She's, like, the selling point of this game.
As you...
Yo, what was that? I just saw
The
something at the
situation
bottom
our
left corner.
Vault Hunters have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark.
Like, down here, there's something moving. Right there. What is this? You see that? There's, like,
As you
a
explore,
shark fin or something?
you'll meet a cast of incredible characters.
Yo, it's Salvador. He's so short.
Oh, nice.
Yo, True Gustav? Thank you for the 7 months. See you on EGS. It says 2 Vault Hunters at launch. Epic Game Store says 2 Vault Hunters at launch. Oh, not at launch, sorry, after launch. On Epic Game Store? I uninstalled Epic Game Store, so I can't check that right now. Interesting.
Hey, dude.
So they have confirmed it then. I'm not surprised, I won't lie.
Fan favorites return.
Oh, by the way, that's the little... Crap, what's his name again? You know that, like, small little pet on Sanctuary 3 and BL3? That's that thing all grown up. Aiden, thank you for the $5. I think we'll keep the trend of killing off one Vault Hunter. I don't know, probably. Like, either kill them off or, like, severely injure them to where they can't, like, hunt anymore. They have to, like, retire. Hermes, thank you. Yeah, that's Hermes. Man, he really grew up.
Like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
Dude, I won't lie. Every time I see this guy, I think that it's Amon. Like Amon with customization or something. Like, it's another, you know, big, like, brute guy, so it kind of throws me off.
Oh, nice.
Did they say Rush? Is it Rush?
Incredible characters. Fan favorites return.
Same, yeah.
Like Zane
yeah.
and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
Yeah, Rush. Okay.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Why would he say bummer? Like, Claptrap wants to put himself in every situation ever, so, like... Huh. Also, somebody commented, like, dude, where's Claptrap? I'm like, he's in the trailer, I just didn't put it in the video, but yeah, he's there, he's there. Yeah, what is Claptrap gonna do? Like, he's in the world, so, like, he's not stuck on, like, the hub town, it seems. Think Lilith will return? Yeah, she will. The mission, we're gonna get there, but the mission says, like, look for Lilith. Different voice actor? You think so?
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
No, it sounds like the BL3 one. I forget the dude's name, but like, yeah, it should be the same guy, right? He will defeat the stairs? Maybe. Not a fan of Moxie? What the heck? It's okay. Yeah, not Eddings, but the other guy. Jim Ferranda, thank you. Yeah, Jim Ferranda. Thank you, brother.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere. Hacking order tech, scanning the environment.
Dude, okay, like, the more I think about it, the whole minimap situation, if you don't know, like, it seems like we're not getting a minimap in Borderlands 4. We're going back to the compass system at the top. The more I think about it, the more I'm, like, kind of okay with it. Like, the fact that we have Echo 4 for, like, you know, these, trails and stuff, like, it might not be that bad. The only thing I'm worried about is, like, if you're in combat and you see all these red dots, you know, on the left side of your compass, how do you know if they're, you know, on secondary level or down below or whatever? Because I don't think they differentiate that. Echo 4 Ghost from Destiny? Yeah. I heard people saying that. There's a difference between 2 and 3. I don't know about 3 and 4. Dude, this game feels way different from 3. Like, the art style is similar, but, like, the actual HUD, the gameplay elements and whatnot are quite different. You're not okay with it? I mean, I don't know. If I find myself opening the minimap, like, often to try to find a side mission or whatever, then, yeah, it'd be a problem. But, yeah, we'll see.
And helping guide you to objective.
Also, Echo 4. Is that what we had in Borderlands 3? Is that, like, what we used for our, like, our actual inventory? Echo 3 and BL3. So Echo 2 was the grenade that blew up. They made it a funny, like, Easter egg grenade. And then we had Echo 3, but now we have Echo 4. Gotcha. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So wait, what is our inventory then? Are we using Echo 4 for the inventory, I would assume? So Echo 4 is an NPC robot dude and also our inventory?
But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Most likely. Yeah, he even shows up in your inventory when you open the game.
Thanks to our improved
or
lobby
open your
system,
inventory.
it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Dude, I want to see those options. I want to see, like, what we have to, like, toggle and whatnot. I'm very curious about that. But yeah, looks pretty clean.
Nice.
I don't mind it.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore.
Right there, yeah. So one of the 4 zones on Kairos. So Elpis, that has to be a 5th zone. So we have at least like 5 mega maps. Or, okay, 4 mega maps and then a 5th map.
Dude.
But we don't know how big, you know, Kairos is going to be. No, minimap makes it much more immersive. That is true. Like, BL1, I don't mind it because that's how the game was. I just got used to it. And eventually you memorize the whole game, so you don't have to think about, like, oh, where do I go for this and that and this? It's like, I just know where to go. But, you know, being lost or whatever for the first time on this game, how's that going to feel? It seems like a lot of gamers that do compass system games are, like, okay with it. It's just, we happen to get a minimap in Borderlands, and, like, a lot of people prefer that. But it might not be bad. I'm thinking back on it now, it might not be bad. It might be okay. Yo, Ego Brain, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back, dude. Hope it's on Steam at launch. It is, yeah, it's confirmed to be on Steam. Duck on Quack, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back, dude. You said you don't like the BL3 graphics as much as 2. Would be cool if you could switch between the graphical styles. I highly doubt it. Like, it's not about the graphics, it's about the engine they use. And, like, yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. Hey, what is this? Nothing. Okay.
There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
I like
For
that.
our current mission, we need to break into a secret black
Nice.
site located deep in the mountains. One of the time
So we can go down here, I guess, too. Like, maybe enemy spawn area. There's, like, a camp here. Whatever this thing is. Dude, do you guys think... Okay, for real. Do you guys think that the bottom left corner... Let me
Keeper's
just play it.
Generals, Vile Lictor,
Do you think bottom left
has
corner
been
is
conducting
our
grotesque
class mod name?
experiments on locals. It's up
Potent
to us
Alchemist?
to stop him.
Because some people were saying that's not the class mod name. That's just, you know, the character's ability or whatever. Yeah, I think it is too. Like, it's very specific. And it's also 2 words. Like, Borderlands 2 and beyond has always done, like, 2 words for class mod names. Like, it's like, you know, Lucky Hoarder. What is the other one? Unstoppable Berserker. Legendary Siren, you know. Dude, it's gotta be, bro. I like that. I will say, though, one thing I don't like is you can't see your co-op partner's class mod name. Like, that was a cool, like, little indicator of what kind of build they're running. So if you saw, you know, like, oh, hey, Vex, my co-op partner, Vex, is running a demonic nurse class mod. It's like, oh, she's doing a healing build or whatever, so we know that she could be support. Enemies have class mods? I don't know. Maybe?
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double
I like
jump,
that.
climbing, and point grapple, These make getting around more fun. And
I
add a
will
ton
say
of
though,
utility to
this is just a
combat.
small
Glide.
nitpick. Gliding seems kind of slow. I really wish you could like spin the meter faster and like dive down faster for a faster like speed with it.
One of our new
But it is
movement
nice. It's more
abilities.
movement tech. I'm all for it.
Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Dude, so good.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced
was that
dynamic
on-
weather
right
and
side?
events.
Sorry, I need to see like everything.
As you traverse,
Is
you'll
that a
uncover a
chest?
vast and
Way over
beautiful
here.
world. And to bring
guns in the
Kairos
way.
to life,
No, it's just ammo containers. Dude, Brandon, thank you for the $20, dude. You said people have mentioned seeing Destiny things. Don't play Destiny, so I wouldn't know. Dude, same. For me, people are like, dude, there's a lot of Destiny in this. I'm like, I have no idea. I've never played Destiny, so everything's gonna be fresh and new to me. And then like somebody's like, dude, I'm so jealous you get to have that experience. I'm like, I'm excited. But anyone else seeing the Remnant 2 stuff like the huge boss and modifiers or mini boss and boss items? That's not Remnant specifically. That's like a ARPG thing. It's been a thing for a long, long time. And then like the huge bosses, I mean, like what about, I don't know, Shadow of Colossus or something? Like so many games have done it, you know? There's no like only one game can
we've
claim
introduced
they did
dynamic
it
weather
first or whatever.
and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's
what's up,
also
Sonic?
plenty of local
Hey,
wildlife
what's up,
to
Dom?
contend with, like these Cratch.
Yeah,
Flying-
mantling's still there. It's just not really shown that much for the gameplay. Dude, okay, another thing too. Rocket jumping, everybody wants it, but like I don't think we need it, man. Like with all this movement tech, it's probably not needed. But it would be cool if we could still do it though. Enemy classmates would be pretty cool. Class mods. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the modifier system we
bees
have.
who attack in flocks.
Critch? No, Critch is BL3. Cratch is like a different type of like rack thing, I guess.
Here we
So they have like these dens they spawn out of. If you see these, you're gonna get those Cratch. The new racks, yeah. Dude, it rhymes with rack too. Rack, Cratch. Old God of War style bosses, which is 1,000 feet tall. Yeah, that'd be really cool if we have something like that. Dude, you play BL3 and you go to the what is that map called? DLC. The wedding DLC, right? Gunslab Tentacles. And you have that giant like ball monster dead in the background, like wrapped around the lodge and whatnot. Dude, could you imagine fighting
come
that thing?
across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first.
Okay, so right now, look at this. The vendors are off. They're not like powered yet until you activate it.
These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Wait, was that the actual like full map?
Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll
The
hack
orbital
into
descent.
their network.
No, override sequence initiated. I never read any of this stuff. Can't read that. Yeah, what if this is like the actual like full map? Like that circular thing there could be like the silo. Bunch of Halo Infinite. I never played that either. I'm so spoiled. Like it's gonna be like so much new stuff for me. What about the new TOS? Exclamation point TOS. It's been in place for the last 7 years, and we've been modding nonstop, and they don't stop it, so I don't think they care. We're gonna mod on. Generic map texture? Yeah, maybe. It could just be like nothing.
And release the communications balloon.
Like that's the point of speculation. You look really far and like way too in depth into everything. Also, what do you guys think this is? Acquired 40. Somebody mentioned it's maybe the Ordinite, like the orange little things that enemies drop. The lower crosshair for vertical gameplay makes it much easier for players to see what's above them. I never noticed that. Ooh, I don't know. Like, didn't BL3 have something like that too, or Doom did? I can't recall. I prefer to have it centered. I don't like it like being lower. New currency? Maybe for like cosmetics or Ooh, burp. Cosmetics are buying STUs and whatnot. Was it Doom? Okay, yeah, Doom. Also, nobody's seen this yet or pointed it out, but I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Look in the bottom right-hand corner, like below the wheel.
Of several
Watch
new
as soon as you walk
activities
into
in
the building what's
Borderlands
gonna
4.
happen.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Cairo.
You see that?
There's no
The
need
little
to
red
pick up a
X
mission
thing?
first.
I think that's an icon showing like you cannot use
These are
vehicles
auto-granted and
within the
tracked on your
building.
HUD.
So if you see the
Silos
icon,
help.
you can't use like vehicles and within like said area. Something like Iridium? Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility. It's not. Oh wait, I didn't open my bot today. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. Oh. Okay, well you guys can see like me opening my bot, so have fun. Oh. You like my Borderlands 2 background? I didn't open my bots. Dude, I always forget about that. Yeah, you gotta open them as like administrator, so you can't like actually... Why is everything over here right now? I'm so confused. You can't actually like just straight open them, which is really annoying. Click that. And then, okay, the Twitch bots are live. And the YouTube bot is also live. Cool. All right, there we go. Should be good now. Let's do a test. And test. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Let's go. All right, anyways.
Old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
You agree with the command? Yeah. I tried to word it the best I could, so like keep it simple and straight to the point. Yeah, so right here you can see the vendors turned on. You have the ammo vendor, and then you have the Z vendor. It will say Z too.
Now
Hold
that
on,
we're
let me
in
see if I can
charge,
pause it on
we can
time.
fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault.
You want a ton
a
of laser
high-level
weapons?
dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
We haven't seen any laser stuff yet. Right here, Dr. Zed's meds. So Zed could be in BL4, but we don't know yet. Also, what is that called? Frigid Overlook. Frigid Overlook for the fast travel thing. Interesting. And then, yeah, the other vendor just says guns. Is that like the item of the day, maybe? Just floating there. Wait. So from a distance, could you see like the item of the day in the vendor? Like not have to walk up to it, I guess?
Let's get after it.
You hope it is? Well, the issue is in BL3, we had Dr. Zed's vendors, but Zed wasn't in the game, so it could be another case of that.
Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Yeah. So I've already reached out to like 2K and Gearbox to get a statement on the EULA, but yeah, no reply yet. But yeah, we've been modding the last 7 years with this, what is it called? The EULA in place. It just didn't pop up in the game until like, what, a month ago? But yeah, that same like EULA has been in place for the last 7 years, and we've been modding and they haven't done anything about it, so I'm gonna assume they don't care. So I'm gonna keep modding. I don't care.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner.
Dude, that frame rate, man.
Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
That frame rate.
You can customize the body,
little bit worried
paint
about it.
job, and even how it handles.
And because
I
this
mean,
is
it is
Borderlands,
PS5.
you best believe it has guns.
Maybe PS5 Pro, but still. Hopefully we don't have that on.
As you traverse,
Any of the
you'll encounter
systems.
a host of dynamic events. From
The frame
order
drop, dude,
patrols
right here it
to
gets
world
really bad,
bosses,
watch.
there's always something to shoot and loot.
It's kind of hard to tell with the video already being like 30 FPS by default, but if I open in editing, you can like skip forward 3 frames before it jumps a frame, and that's less than 30 FPS at that point. 38, yeah, it's pretty choppy. It is pro, okay.
All right.
Okay, so right here, you can see the siren drive up to the stairs. She doesn't jump out. She gets kicked out of her vehicle because you can't have a vehicle in that area. And so when she gets kicked out, you'll see in the bottom right the icon for blocking the car spawns.
We're coming up on an order outpost.
So she gets
Let's see the
kicked
new
out and it's like,
movement
hey, no
abilities in
vehicles,
action.
see? Bottom right. Borderlands 4 UE5, yeah. Dude, right here, gotta point it out. I mentioned it in the video, but these are mayhem modifiers.
Oh, nice.
People keep telling me like they're not as bad as like, dude, they're the exact same thing. This is the floor's lava, similar to what we had in BL3. So he's leaking cryo trails right now. You can see cryo here. Like, dude, that's gonna be so bad. Like, I hope it's toggleable. I really, really do. Watch the circles around the knees on the enemies.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together
Oh,
makes
is that like you
combat
can
more
grapple
dynamic than ever.
knock him
You
over,
can dash
stagger them?
in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly
not seeing
reposition
it.
to gain an advantage.
Oh, right there, right there.
Dials or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
I'll try to pause. Come on, right there. Is that like maybe you can grapple their leg and like stagger them maybe? You think? Yeah, it's gotta be something. It's not there for no reason. This guy's called ticking modifier, so if you kill him, he blows up. So if you're doing a melee build or like shotgun build point blank, you're just gonna fall in a fight for your life or take massive damage. Dude, modifiers, man, like Gearbox, what are you doing? What are you doing? So watch, he's gonna blow up when he dies from the ticking modifier. See? And then dude up here has the chain modifier. So you can see there's a chain between two enemies. Dude, that's the same as the chain gang from BL3. It's like, why? Yeah, level 24, and we're having story modifiers like that. See, the issue is like the modifiers with like natural gun builds is not too bad, but when you start wanting to play in a specific way, a lot of these modifiers are just like, hey, you can't do that. You're gonna, you know, fall in a fight for your life or take damage. Yeah, some people like the modifiers. I've never been a fan of it. It just feels like goofy environmental hazards. Like, I want to fight this enemy in front of me, not, you know, like, the environment around me. Yeah. I'm hoping we can, like, turn it off, too. Right here, we have... this guy has two modifiers, by the way. Chain Master and Fast Forward. Fast Forward, I don't know what that would be. Maybe he can teleport? A difficulty setting? Yeah. For me, I'd prefer to turn it off if it means, like, you know, not dealing with them. Couple. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the modifiers. Oh, there's a really bad modifier coming up too. I'll pause him when we get there. This modifier is like hands down needs to be removed. Like modifiers can be okay, but like this one's really, really bad coming up ahead.
Now I
It's,
know
like,
that
really,
there's
really
a
bad.
vault fragment around here somewhere.
It's
But
just
we've got a
artificial
mission to get
difficulty
back to.
kind of.
Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
We're meeting up with...
Dude, I love that. Just like a whole trail of where to go. I mean, at some point you're gonna learn the game and not need it anymore, but I do like that.
none other than the Tiger of Partali herself, Amara.
No, it's not
She's a
contagious
former
modifier.
vault
It's a
hunter,
different
an
one.
exotic pet sitter from Borderlands.
I
3.
tweeted about it, and
She came to Kairos in search
Yeah.
of Lilith, and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
very Dead Space. Like Dead Space the game, or like Dead is like nothing going on.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh,
Yeah, Floor's
feel
Lava's
free to
bad.
pet sit for a few
But it's
weeks,
more about
and the
Floor's
next
Lava
thing
under
you
the
know, you're
enemy.
having full conversations with animals.
Oh, that's a fast travel,
You don't use
I
the
believe.
You're having full
Right here.
conversations.
So we get a fast travel like at that silo thing, and then another fast travel here. There's a lot of fast travels, I think.
With animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Yeah, grappling
Agreed.
seems really fast
But
and
if
smooth.
Lilith
I
is
like
on
it.
the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
And there doesn't seem to be a cooldown either.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Oh. Yo, I wonder. PC players, like mouse and keyboard. What's gonna happen down here? Like, this is controller, you know, the D-pad, up, down, left, right, right? For your weapons. But for controller, or sorry, for mouse and keyboard, what do we get there? You think it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we can like remove it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't need that. Like I can find my weapons. Did they remove all the gore? No, it's still in the game. That first trailer they showed, they were like playing level 50 Vault Hunters killing like level 10 mobs. Yeah, they just didn't show the HUD, so you couldn't tell they're low level. So everything they did, enemies exploded. But yeah, this is actual on-level gameplay now.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
No, we've always had gore, but I mean like, yeah, now it's like
This place is crawling with
good
creeps. Clear them out.
All right, hold on. Here it is, guys. You ready?
Co-op has always been at the heart of
ready?
Borderlands. And we
So I gotta get at the right frame. Deflector. Oh, is that bullet deflection? Bullet deflection modifier? You know that modifier we complained about in BL3 that nobody liked and they've removed it? And to prove this is bullet deflection, you can see Rafa shooting at him early while flying towards him, and a bullet trails off the right side. So we have bullet deflection modifier again.
Creeps. Clear them out.
So watch Rafa shoot this guy here.
Co-op has always been at the
Right there. That bullet just trailed off to the right side.
part of Borderlands, and we put a ton of work into making
Yeah,
it better
this
than
modifier
ever.
needs to be removed.
Our improved lobby was just
It
the
is not
start.
fun.
You can also set your own campaign difficulty independendly of the rest of the party.
Oh, wait
This
a
way,
minute, I just
everyone
noticed
can
something.
tune of work into making it better than ever.
So she did the orb thing to kill the dude, but then she picked up the orb to get like more duration. So here's the duration bar for that.
Our improved lobby
picks
was
it up.
just the start.
She gets a chunk back. You see that?
You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the
Ooh,
party.
I like that. I like
This
that.
way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about looting
Yeah, I went frame by frame through like the whole entire trailer to see like everything I could.
and just stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can
Probably
easily
a
fast
skill,
travel
yeah.
to your friends.
Or like
Two players
modifier,
split screen
or not
returns
modifier,
so
they
you
call
can
it
enjoy
augment.
couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Have a great time.
What the heck?
Yeah, but he was far away, so like maybe I don't know. But imagine you're running like a shotgun build, and you run up to the dude and you're like, oh hey, I'm gonna shoot you and take you out. Like you gotta keep in mind when you're in combat in Borderlands, you're not like sitting there and reading enemy nameplates every 2 seconds. You're just blasting away and having fun, right? But now we're like we're forced to stop and read the enemy's nameplate and understand what their modifier is before we like take them on. So if we're running shotgun build, you know, blasting away, and then we suddenly fall in a fight for your life, it's like, oh dang, I didn't you know, take a second to read your name before I took you on. And that slows down gameplay, you know?
Hell is that?
So yeah, Contagious is gonna be the fire things flying around him. Which that doesn't seem too bad, but still, you know. Yeah, but again, Rafa was really far away when he did that shot, so like, if he's point blank with a shotgun, it might like down him.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product
Yeah,
of
loot
the
instancing
lictor's
is really
twisted
good.
mind.
I like it.
Another of his experiments.
Dude, I can't recall, Borderlands 3, if you did your loot instancing and like took down a boss, right? If the boss drops a legendary for one player, do you both get it? Like, do you both get a legendary drop, or is it like only one player can maybe roll it, the other player can't? You hope Vex is not Maya? No, she's not. No? Okay, so like it's still like separate. I didn't know if like maybe you both get that special moment at the same time, or yeah. You're still rolling independent 1 in 10s.
If he's
or
doing
whatever.
this to creeps, I shudder.
Yeah, right here. Find Lilith. We're looking for Lilith right now. So, Cairo smashed into... Sorry. Elpis smashed into Cairo 6 years ago. Lilith probably, like, you know, went down to see what's up and then got kidnapped, and now we're trying to find her.
To think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside.
Ooh,
That
yo. Okay. One complaint I had in, like, previous games is, like, the loot beams can blend in with the background. Dude, look at
Another
this
of his
white rarity beam here.
experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing.
Right there. They put a black outline or black shadow on it to like really stand out. I like that. So if you get like a legendary in some like deserty yellow like area, then it should like pop still.
To Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent.
Wait,
Let's check
wait,
it out.
wait. Dude, sorry, things are just popping up in my head. No mini-map. So if we get a legendary drop, do we not get that star icon anymore? Or is it gonna pop up on the compass? Ooh. That's something to question. There is a star on the compass? Okay, what's up, Decep? More cluttery. Dude, it's already very crowded, like... Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the compass. But I think I could get used to it, but it's just, like, so much.
Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Oh, nice.
Now that we're in the black site,
So wait, what happened to Amara's fame? I do wonder. She was, like, super famous, right? But now is she, like, you know, retired, or... She washed up. Yo, Toast, thank you for 23. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, Toast. Appreciate that. Dude, almost 2 years. How am I feeling? Dude, BL4 looks great so far. I'm liking it. Different vibe. It's similar to BL3, obviously, but it's not, like, one-to-one. So people saying, like, Borderlands 3.5 or Borderlands 3 DLC, it's like, nah, this is different.
let's take a moment to talk about loot.
Okay. Missions, yeah, we have that map. Inventory, skills. SDUs, I'm assuming you can buy your SDUs within your inventory now, which I do like. Yeah, it looks so different. That's the thing. It looks so different from BL3. Customization, so can we customize on the fly? I do like that. And then yeah, backpack, bank. And I'm gonna say I think that the bank is gonna be like, hey, your backpack is full. Do you want to send items to the bank on the fly, like through your inventory? And then you can like send something to the bank. But my guess is you cannot like draw the item back out. You have to like go to a hub or whatever to get it. Because otherwise you'd have 2 backpacks and that'd be like weird. So I'm guessing, yeah, you can like send stuff to the bank through your backpack, but not like take it back out of the bank. Surebex is an Ava? Yeah, they confirmed it. No, you could have 2 backpacks, but that'd be kind of pointless. Why not just make that, you know, like, add those together, you know? There's no point. So yeah, I'm guessing you can send to the bank, but not take out of the bank unless you visit, like, a hub. Okay, so we have a sniper. I forget the manufacturer. I need to look at the inventory more. So these triangles, what do you think that is?
Hey, dude.
So like purple rarity, purple. Okay, these match. So. Oh, green. Oh, green rarities. Okay. I see it. So like white rarity might be like no boxes. Yeah. I was thinking that too. White rarity, no boxes. Green rarity, 1, triangle. And then blue rarity, 2 triangles. Purple rarity, 3 triangles.
Oh, nice.
And then legendary would be like 4. Dude, what about pearls though? Wait. Dude, if you get pearls, are they not gonna have? Oh no, because they'd have to like patch it in, wouldn't they? Dude, come on, give us pearls, Randy. Like, don't leave us pearls again. I want them. We all want them. No pearls? Well, there's no 5th box for like the pearl, if that's what it is. Yo, Disbalance, thank you for 16 months. Welcome back, dude. And Toast, thank you for 20. Alright, I read that. Toast, thank you for 23. I appreciate it. The score? No, they got rid of item score, I think. Look at the top weapon. Yeah, 2. Oh! But it's blue rarity. Yeah, if it's blue rarity, it should be 2, but why is it purple? Yeah, blue rarity, 2 triangles, blue. Blue rarity, 2 triangles, but purple? Could be unique. You think so? A bug? I mean, that's not impossible. Like, maybe, yeah, it could be a bug. Visual bug? Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility. Probably a bug, yeah. Either a bug or it's a unique. is my guess. Huh, interesting. I mean, the game's not out yet. It might be fixed before release. Anyways, equipment, backpack, echo logs. So we can find random echoes, maybe? I never really cared for the echoes and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, 4 guns. That is your Healy thing. Your rev kit. Yeah, it's got the needle on it, too. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like a needle on it.
Oh, nice.
So purple rarity rev kit, maybe like higher rarities, like better healing and shield and whatnot. Your ordnance.
Hey, dude.
You think that's a heavy weapon? No, because, hold on, what are we at? 1140. Let me find the scene. It's in here. Hold on. Watch. Hey, you fall in a fight for your life. At some point. Did I skip over it? Yo, Bakey, thank you for 15 months. Welcome back, man. I appreciate it, Bakey. Okay, where? I might have skipped over it. Wait, no, right here. Right?
I'm down.
There we go, there we go.
But
okay,
thankfully,
watch,
our
watch.
fight for your life mechanic makes a return.
Right there. There it is, that pink, you know, thing with the needle. The red pink gun with the needle. Right? Right? There it is, right there. That is your healing med thing. Yeah, yeah. So this might be your ordnance? No, dude, that looks like a shield, though. Like, that does not look like a weapon. Yeah, maybe shield. Dude, I really wish they would, like, blow up the items a little bit bigger. They're, like, kind of small. What do you think these are? Well, one's got to be the enhancement, right? $70 on all platforms. It's a possibility. Bottom left shield? What, this? I see like a cube with a little thing on top. Dude, everything just looks so different and weird that it's hard to know what it is. Wait, hold on. Let me skip forward. Okay, what is it? 1140. Where do they show the enhancements? Was it here? Here, okay. Yeah, this thing right here, that's the enhancement. So that shape right there, so it's right side, or yeah, the right side. So 1140. Yeah, that's an enhancement right side. You can get 3 of them? You think these are all enhancements? Yeah, this one's confirmed to be an enhancement, the shape of it. We just saw it. Okay, so this green 4-legged thing and a cube. Do they show that at all? No. You have a different one. The heavy stare? Oh! Wait, I'm dumb. Ordnance is for heavy weapons, launchers, and grenades. So the Siren's running a grenade right now in that slot, which is why it doesn't look like a heavy weapon. That's a grenade. Yeah, grenade. What about throwing knives? They showed a throwing knife in the trailer, but is that like a skill thing or is that like an item thing? Yeah, so we have the med kit, the Healy thing. You have your ordnance here. Shock grenade, maybe. Shock icon. And then maybe 3, what do they call it? Enhancements? Bottom left shield. Okay, hold on. Is there at any point we can see like her hip? Because Borderlands 2 and 3, I think they have their shields on their hips, right? I'm not seeing anything.
In Borderlands 4,
No. You think they're all enhancements? But where's your shield, though? Like, your actual shield. Because, I mean, in the game, you have, like, an actual, like, shield bar, right? Where would that be? Because this is your equipment. Gun, 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 gun. Ordnance item, so grenade, heavy weapon, or launcher. Your healing kit. And then 3 enhancements. But then where's your shield? Bottom left, defensive enhancements. What, this thing? That looks like ammo. Like, maybe that shows your actual ammo count, and then this is your money? Yeah. Like, nothing points towards a shield. That's the thing.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of...
I want to see the cards on this. I never looked at this during editing.
In Borderlands 4, each piece...
Okay, so we have Bang. Also, I do agree. People have said this on Twitter, but, like, the weapon name should be on top, not, you know, down below. So that's got to be damage. That's got to be accuracy, reload speed, fire rate, mag size. And it's a dataless, so your secondary fire mode is going to be pistol shots. So it's an assault rifle by default, but you can consume pistol ammo. That's kind of cool. And then probably your sell amount, what you sell it for. Check the inventory for the other guy. Okay. Oh, what is this? 1 of 3. But yeah, enhancements, he has, like, you know, a few of those. The way they are shaped too, like small little almost like relic looking things. In fact, they even mention, like, you know, there's no relics or artifacts. They're going to be replaced by enhancements. And these seem to have that, like, relic artifact shape to them. So I'm thinking these are 3 enhancements. In order, med pack. Oh, yeah, it's got the icon there, too. He doesn't have one equipped. So that is confirmed. Yeah, med pack, ordnance, shield com relic. Yo, wait a minute. Yeah, what about the class mod? That looks like it could be a class mod. Dude, yeah, otherwise it'd be kind of overpowered if you put on, like, 3 enhancements that have, like, 50% damage, 50% damage, 50% damage. So you get 150% damage by, like, not trying. Dude, Torch Sticky's just having a default 150% stick damage. Yeah, I think it's just you get 1, and that's it. So I'm guessing this is shield, this is class mod, this is your enhancement. Alright, everything makes sense now. It all makes sense. Yeah, I can agree with that. If they just simply hovered
over, Borderlands
you know,
4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 main...
On his shoulder shield. I think enhancements give skill points? I don't know. So yeah, purple rarity, 3. Yeah, because it'd be white rarity, green, blue, purple. So yeah, it's a Malawan. So wait, does that mean that Malawan's going back to full auto and not, you know, like the charge burst thing? Because it's not like the order manufacturer. If you go to when they open the red chest, you can see a shield in it. Okay. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I want to watch through in order. Left class mod, middle shield. Maybe? But how do you tell, though? That's the thing. Am I on NDA now? I haven't played the game yet. Believe it or not. Okay, so we have the Occulted Sinistry. Corrosion Fire. So yeah, Malawan's going to be dual elements. Damage, fire rate, or yeah, same stuff. Okay, so Torg license sticky mag. Oh, it lists the... Wait a minute. Wait. This is purple rarity. You have 3 parts on it. 3 licensed parts, right? The first gun was blue rarity.
In Borderlands 4, each piece...
And it only has 9? Wait, what? So Blue Rarity has no parts on it. Licensed parts. 3 pips, 3 mods. Yeah, like... Man, that would kind of suck, though. Imagine you're farming, like, a purple rarity, like, sniper, and you get, like, a bad roll, only get, like, 1 roll on it. You're like, oh, dang, that sucks. No, Daedalus is going to be your default, like, manufacturer gimmick. Like, that's the whole, like, secondary fire mode. That is not a, licensed part. Not guaranteed. I don't know, man. Okay, first purple rarity has... Oh, it's only got 2 licensed parts. Yeah, Maliwan's just, you know, Maliwan. That's just what Maliwan is. But yeah, T-Door license, accessory. Torg license, sticky mag. So wait, it's a Maliwan SMG that fires sticky gyrojets that explode on reload. So you're pretty much turning your Maliwan into a Torg? Yeah, this is probably a visual bug. We're guessing that. And has legs. Tutor license accessory. Shooting legs thrown weapon has leg. Wait. Shooting legs thrown weapon. What? Oh, maybe it's just called shooting legs. Shooting legs. So shooting legs. Thrown weapon has legs that shoot enemies until it runs out of ammo. Dude, this is kind of like, okay, this is similar to the hybrid items in Borderlands 1. Except it just gets the manufacturer gimmicks on, like, other manufacturers. Dude, that's interesting. I didn't know it would get, like, that in depth. Ooh. Okay, so what would be, like, the really good one? I'm just, like, wondering here. Dude, getting a Ripper manufacturer... Or no, what is it? Ripper order. I think it was Ripper, right? You get the ammo regen, and then also turn it into a T-Door for chucking it. On a Torg weapon. Dude, Torg weapon, high damage. And then you get your Ripper license, and you get your T-Door license. So you turn your high damage weapon into a high damage T-Door, in a way. For legendaries, I don't know yet. That's going to be really interesting.
Of 8 manufacturers with their...
Yeah, see, Blue Rarity, no licensed parts. I wonder if licensed parts are only for Purple Rarity and higher. Like, Purple Legendary only. So if you find, like, a green or, like, blue or white rarity, it's like, nope. Yeah, how does that work? Getting a Jacobs with, like, T-Door reloading? And then at that point, would it ricochet on, like, shots while it, like, shoots? Dude, what about, like, getting a Maliwan manufactured mag on, like, a... Or Maliwan switch or whatever on a Jacobs? Can you make any Jacobs elemental? Dude, so many questions, man. Okay, so Ripper weapons charge before firing in full auto mode. Yeah.
Own characteristics and trademarks.
Yeah, it seems like Blue Rarity doesn't get any licensed parts. Huh. Weapons can charge up and fire multiple rounds at once for order. Okay.
There's Jacobs with crit friendly.
So yeah, this right here, we don't know the rarity of it. That's the issue.
Black powder weapons.
Did he blow up on crit?
Friendly black powder weapons.
Was that a visual effect or did he blow up? I wonder. T-Door accessory and a bandit are equal. Huge mag. I feel like there's going to be restrictions. Like, you can't get this specific license part on a specific manufacturer.
The elemental expertise of Maliwan. Vladoff, who solved lower accuracy with more bullets. The toss to reload T-Door.
Wait, was that a shotgun? It was shooting like multiple pellets. You see that?
Friendly black powder weapons. The elemental expertise of Maliwan. Vladoff, who solved lower accuracy with more bullets.
It looks like an SMG, but I don't know.
To reload T-Door.
No, that could be shotgun. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Or Torg with explosion. We also have 3 new ones. The Order with
You know, I wonder if like all these items they're showing off here are just like not purple rarity or higher. So we're not seeing any of those license part gimmicks. You're back. Welcome back, Liam. Boom. Dude, he just had to say explosions.
or Torg
So that looks like an assault rifle.
with explosion.
Rip.
We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy to use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance,
Okay, so this is the actual like weapon type. It's Vladov. It's a Vladov assault rifle with a Torg magazine, Malawan switch, Hyperion shield. So maybe when you aim down sight, you have like the BL4 shield. What does Torg mag, do? I wonder. Maybe that influences your bullet pattern, so they're stickies. What happened to Doll? They're nowhere to be seen. Yeah, nowhere to be seen. You love Doll? I didn't really care for Doll. Like, unique item-wise, they were, like, good. Like, Soul Render and whatnot. But, like, the non-uniques, I never touched them. I never used them. Yeah, so this would be a high fire rate, low accuracy gun that shoots sticky, exploding rounds that are also elemental. Yeah. And when you're aiming down sight, you also get a shield. So, dude, I wonder if, like, if you want to have any sort of, like, elemental weapon for, like, purple rarity and higher, you have to get the Malawan switch on it. Like, imagine you're trying to get, like, a fire... I don't know. Let's say they bring back the Herald, right? You have to get, like, a Malawan switch to get a Fire Herald.
this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Mali 1 elemental switch.
Is that the same one they're using? No, it's got the Van Halen skin.
Switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
So wait, would that mean that, like, the higher the rarity, the more parts that can spawn? So purple rarity, you get 3? No, sorry, 2? Wait. Okay, so purple rarity, you get 2 parts on it, and then maybe legendary, you get 3. So that gun might be a legendary if they showed off, like, hey, it has 3 parts on it, right? Because that's the actual, like, gun type. It's a Vladov assault rifle. And then 1, 2, 3. But then earlier in the trailer, we only saw purple having 2 rolls on it.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8.
See? 1, 2. So maybe it won't be as bad as we thought. Yeah, maybe, like, white rarity, green rarity, blue rarity. No licensed parts. But then when you get to purple rarity, you get 2 licensed parts. And then legendary would be 3. No, it doesn't. Is that the exact same gun? It might be. It's a possibility. Blue 0 to 1, purple 1 to 2, legendary 3. I wouldn't like that. The fact that they have, what is it, 2 blue rarity guns with their own parts on it. Dude, if they do that, it's just going to be a random game of chance. Like, hey, you either get like a bad version of this item or like a really good version of it. So you're turning every farm into like doubling the farm just to
There's Jacobs
get the chance on it.
with crit-friendly black powder weapons.
Switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things.
Did we get a geyser too? Where we jump?
The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt fire modes.
So you think that's Tidor? Or, you know, maybe it could be a, no, it's probably just TDOR by default, yeah. No, but I was thinking, like, what if it's a, you know, licensed TDOR part on it, but it's like the gun is, dataless or something. Legendary guns might have fixed parts. I doubt it, because the way they worded it is like higher rarity has, more parts or whatever. I doubt it. Vladov? It doesn't look like an SM. It looks like an SMG, and I don't think they showed off any like Vladov SMGs. It's
underbarrels and elemental damage.
Dude, COV.
The possibilities are truly
Huh? It could be TDOR. It just looks so different, man.
endless.
To support playing with your
Okay, so all of the enhancement slots, like, they seem to be fairly balanced. Also, I never mentioned this in my video either. What do you guys think this is? Action Fist. Like, 1 of 3. Because, I mean, if we have our shield class mod, and then our 1 enhancement, what do you think? The more you use it, maybe it levels up? Augment unlock? Like through kills, you think? A set bonus? But you only get 1. Like right here, you can see like the icon on the side. So maybe this is like a melee buff, possibly. Set bonus, but yeah, how do you get the set bonus though? Like from what? Level 1 out of 3.
Oh, nice.
I feel like they would have listed that differently. Like they would put like LV1, like level 1. Am I hyped? I actually am now. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Vicious, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back, dude. What's up, Vicious? Parts on gun? 1 of 3 effectiveness, like artifacts in 1. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Like with it being green rarity, like you just have 1 of 3, so it's like a weaker like action fist. Or whatever it is, like maybe a punch bonus. But if you find like purple or something or like legendary, maybe it would be like 2 of 3 or 3 of 3. It's 1 torque part out of 3. What? I'm lost. Class mod shield and enhancement. Dude, I keep saying enchantment. 1 of 3 on left side of the screen. They need to have that modifier. So you think that the shield and class mod could also have these? Like these icons, I mean. You know what? That would kind of make sense. So like if you match, you know, 3 of the action fists, you can get like 3 out of 3. Yo, yeah, that might be it. That could be it. But dude, it's another part to roll. It's like, you know, gotta get lucky and get a shield that happens to have like that one, you know.
favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces...
So airstrike. 0 of 3. Because it's not equipped right now, right? Yeah. So if he puts it on, it would say 1 of 3. Wait. But he's got one on right now. See? It's got that same icon. Now it's green? Oh, true. What? Hold on.
Or even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Okay.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer,
Do they hover over for like 1 frame?
Or even getting into alt-fire modes,
I gotta get this,
underbarrels,
time.
and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Come on. Come on. Am I going too fast? Dude, you can't see the card. It doesn't pop up. Okay, never mind. Another visual bug.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've
Hold on, let me go back to the Siren when she had her stuff on. Let's see if you can see any icons on her thing. No, she doesn't have any. So there's a chance you don't get any extra modifier, I guess, which is interesting.
with your favorite.
Yeah, because look at this. You have like some that don't have it at all. Like purple rarity doesn't even have it, see? Oh, is it like another game of chance on top of that? Like, okay, part combinations always have to be a thing, but like getting a high rarity item without like that when a low rarity item can have it is just like, eh? Yeah, maybe RNG. Competitive replacements for anointments. Yeah, it seems like it is. Not frame advance. I don't think there is for whatever the video player is. I gotta open it like through Adobe Premiere or something.
Favorite manufacturer?
So right now, okay, he doesn't have it on. Action Fist, 1 of 3. Why? 1 of 3. Yeah, this is Rafa. Game looks good. It looks different, but like it's not bad. I like it. Could be a purple unique that doesn't have one. Maybe?
We've added enhancements. This new
so that is not on right now. That one he's hovering over. And it's 1 of 3 for Action Fist.
type of
This one is also not on, but it's Airstrike. 0 of 3 with a green bar. Yo, what's up, Garwood? Rafa skill tree specific. We need to fulfill it for certain Digistructs. Maybe? We don't know his skill tree yet, though. Yeah, we need to learn, like, more about this. Oh, control, arrow. Wait, really? No, it jumps a big jump. Yeah, it's a 10-second jump for that.
current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer.
Dude, hold on. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Like, in the
With your favorite
showcase
manufacturer,
here,
we've added enhancements.
they hover over a few of them. Let me
This
see
new
what the other
type of
ones are.
gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific...
So yeah, right here, you don't have the, you know, airstrike or whatever. Feels like Anointments 2.0. Yeah, but they're toned back quite a bit. Like 40% damage. It's not, you know, like 500% or whatever it is in BL3. 300%, 200%. Check the white item.
manufacturers. Take my
did he
current
hover-
enhancement.
hold on, did he hover
It
over
adds
it?
in with your favorite, or even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
You're a huge fan of passes for turning. That's awesome. That's bait.
Possibilities are truly endless.
I mean, I will say though, at least they're not showing like, you know, I mean, we don't know yet. Okay, so this down here, the weapon status effect chance, that doesn't seem very, whatever this manufacturer is.
Support playing
Okay,
with
order Torg. Okay, Torg, for example. Weapon status effect damage. That is not very Torgish. So this could just be a random roll. And then
your
on the higher
favorite
rarity, on the purple, they
manufacturer.
had, what,
We've added
3
enhancements.
rolls?
This new type of gear
Okay, so green rarity, 1 roll, blue rarity, 2 rolls. Yeah, ADS proficiency, accuracy. This might be the passives coming back. It's a prefix. For what? 0 out of 3 is determined by how many of that specific part are on the weapon. So it's just a random roll if you're gonna have, like, you know, good airstrike or bad airstrike. I don't know about that.
or even getting
Hold
into
on.
alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Precise.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers.
Yeah. Like Jacobs, you know, buffing Jacobs. That makes sense.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed.
With dataless, wait.
With your
Wait, what? A kill bonus for all, or for his gun with dataless parts, but like on the card itself, where does it say like that? I'm a little bit lost about this. Can you go to the scene where they show the skill tree? Yeah, in a bit. We're almost there. Give levels to skills? Dude, I'm so lost. Yeah, the passives seem to be random on, like, this. So, like, blue rarity, you get 1. Purple, 2. Legendary, maybe you get 3. Or sorry, no. Green rarity, 1. Okay, so white rarity, probably 0. Green rarity, 1. Blue rarity, 2 passives. Purple rarity, 3. Legendary, dude, they better not give us, like, 4 or 5. Come on. Not the card. Hovering an inventory card. Might be talking about the one he has equipped. Yeah, maybe we're not seeing it within, like, this screen here. Sorry, I'm just, like, reading through chat to make sure I didn't miss any, like, crucial information. ADS move speed? No, I think it's more for, like, aiming down sight faster. That's my guess for ADS speed. It's on the one he has equipped. Oh, this one. Yeah, we don't see that, I guess.
Favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers.
Yeah, so we got 3 passives here, see? So, dude, like... Dude, I just feel like it's going to be BL3 all over again, where, like, you know, we have to get a enhancement slot that has, you know, like, AoE damage or whatever. And this is only level 25, so, like, if level cap is, what, 50? We don't know yet, we're just guessing. If the level cap is 50, is this number going to be like, you know, 60%? So, like, we have to get that 60%, like, AoE damage on everything.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage.
So the reload and critical has got to be the passives that he's talking about.
This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled...
Okay, is that the shield you're talking about? Is that a shield, though? Like, this looks like a throwing knife, maybe? Possibly. And then 3 guns, and then, like, shield... Could be class mod. I mean, we don't know, you know?
our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries...
Oh, also, you can see here, the legendary beam doesn't have that rainbowy thing on it. Dude, what if that's it? Like, the rainbow thing could be, like, if the gun has... No, I don't know. What do you think the rainbow beam means, then? Like, maybe it has, licensed parts on it? No, it can't be that. Licensed part beam? It's gotta be something. Jacobs with a Torg mag?
We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear.
Oh, this item? It does look Jacobs.
But
he shot a barrel.
Borderlands 3, they drop too often.
Oh yeah, it's shooting like rainbow paint or something. Oh. What if it's elemental? Okay, it's either a unique, right? Or it's a Jacob's with maybe like elemental Maliwan. Yeah, Boomicorn, hey, maybe it returns.
This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only
gun's
do all
interesting.
guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events.
Like an
We've
order
added the
gun?
magic back to our
Possibly.
loot chain.
Okay, so that was a white rarity looking item.
In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries
I'm just like looking at the loot on the
will
ground.
truly be special events. We've added
Yeah, that's definitely like white rarity sniper for Jacobs or something. A lot of rainbow legendaries. They have like skins that really pop. I do like it. Rainbow lob. The lob returns. But what if you could set a loot filter to find a specific part for a gun and needs to make the loot beam change? And this makes the loot beam change. I don't know. You're talking about like maybe crafting or something? The pre-buff lob. I know, it was so good. It hits so hard. Wasn't it like 3-round burst too?
the magic back to our loot chain. And we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on
Dude, that's gotta be unique item, right? But yeah, it could be order because of the charge, right?
Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Yeah. Dude, look at that thing. Oh, so
Instead
good.
of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
See, you say as often as you want, but like, you just said there's a cooldown, so like, yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, also we get the icons here. You got cash, you got shotgun ammo. I like that.
Is this the welcome
Yeah, as often as you want, but there's a cooldown.
then?
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown time.
So it seems like you can't run. Like you're just stuck kind of moving slow. Also, you get infinite ammo. You just have like a mag size, and then maybe you can like reload it and have still infinite ammo. Yeah, maybe the cooldown's like very, very like fast. Like, I don't know, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah, you still have a mag size, but you have infinite ammo in the reserve, which I do like. What's up, Exa? And then yeah, I guess you kind of put it away early, right? Or maybe it ran out of like time. No. So wait, how long can you use it for?
Is this the welcome then?
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the...
So like right there, did he swap away from it, or did he like... Was that the end of the duration? 40 seconds? Where are you seeing that at?
Welcome then?
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more...
No, right there. At the bottom it says swapping. So I wonder if he chose to like swap to his normal gun because he finished the combat. Yeah. I'm thinking like, you know, he chose to end it early. But how do you know when you can use it? I don't see like a timer for like when you can pop out your big guns.
Oh, nice.
Unless you guys know. Yo, Super Mix, thank you for the 34. Welcome back, dude. Thank you. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? No. I already did my, you know, in-depth video. Which, by the way, guys, thank you so much for the support on that. That's insane. Bottom middle?
saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up
yeah,
as
20,
often as you
19.
want
Okay, hold on.
for boss fight.
Great gear on Kairos.
Okay, let's watch that
But
timer
let's get back to
happen.
combat so I can show you my favorite thing, ordnance.
50-second cooldown
This
right
is
there.
the new gear
50
slot for
seconds.
grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Wait, no, that's just ammo. Sorry.
Is this the welcome then?
So yeah, we're
Instead
just
of taking
R1
up a
in the
gun slot
bottom
and
middle.
ammo, ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights.
So 23
Now you
seconds.
can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Dude, that's not as bad as I would have thought. Like, I'm sure there's ways to, like, make it faster. Maybe, like, skills. Or, you know, if you get, like, Guardian rank or something. Wait, dude, we didn't have a rank tab. Yeah, 50 mag, but, like, you can use it for... I don't know. Maybe you can use it for only one magazine, and then, like, you have to put it away. But, dude, hold on. We're... Inventory. Yeah, look, we don't have a tab for, like, you know, Guardian rank or anything. Mission, map, inventory, skills, SDUs, customization. Or maybe it doesn't pop up until, like, after the story? I don't know. No grenades? There is grenades. Also, regenerating ammo during the cooldown. Oh.
Great
Hold on.
gear on Kairos.
We gotta watch it again. I'm
But
sorry.
let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing. Ordnance.
Okay, so L1 is your action skill. R1's your ordnance heavy weapon, or whatever you have equipped.
This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Is this the welcome way then?
Instead of taking up a gun slot and
24,
ammo,
20,
Ordnance
19,
now has
18,
cooldown timers.
Okay.
No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you
Look
can
at
blow
that. Yeah, it's
stuff up
regenerating
as
ammo
often
too
as
at
you want.
the right corner of that icon. So you're pretty much gonna get all the ammo back before you go back to it. Wait,
Before
how
we
much
go
XP
further,
was that?
let's talk a
For boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Oh, okay, she's about the level. Never mind. Why does it keep like going back around again? Like,
boss
look at her
fights.
XP bar right now.
Now you can blow
it's like
stuff up as
full, and then it
often
like
as you
does
want.
it again, and then it does it again, like again. Like it loops around. You see that? Huh.
Before
Okay.
we go further, let's talk a little
Maybe
bit
a
about
bug?
action skills.
Or maybe it's showing like you're close to leveling, so like visually indicates it. For the trailer, lol. I mean, this seems like the raw gameplay, like what we should expect, you know? That ordnance is flat off? No. I don't know. It could be a heavy weapon of like flat off variety. Still counting that 1 XP, or the 1k XP from before. But it was already like maxed out at a specific point. Yeah, maybe it was a visual bug. I don't know. Yo, Wags, thank you so much for the 57. Welcome back, dude. Also, I missed somebody in chat, didn't I? Cordell, thank you for the 1 month of membership. I appreciate it, man. Sorry about that. I apologize. Thank you, dude. She gets like 1.2k and then 100 XP and then it's like 5k. Wait, what? Oh, maybe it was like a dev button for like, you know, showing leveling up. Okay, so like right now, let's see.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing.
I'm looking for the XP
Ordnance.
popping up on the screen.
This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like
So-
rocket launchers.
Oh, but Rafa's getting kills too.
Is this the welcome way then?
So 140.
Instead of taking up a gun
306,
slot and ammo,
446.
Ordnance now has cooldown
704.
timers.
1,000.
No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
166. 553. And then 5,000. Like, where did that come from? From area discovery?
Before we
maybe?
go further, let's talk a little bit about action.
For boss fights. For boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
There's no more enemies on the map too, so Rafa couldn't have just got like a random kill in the back. Looks like when she cast it. Oh, is the mission updating? Yeah, there's a mission icon here. It said 553 and then it popped up even more. Okay, so maybe when you reach...
Before we go further,
maybe
let's
when
talk
you
a little
reach
bit
a
about action
waypoint,
skills.
you get
Every
some
Vault Hunter
XP
has
chunks.
a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to...
The whole... Wait, what? Whole XP from the encounter, maybe. You think so? Or maybe there's like challenges in the game too, we don't know. Like, kill 500 beast for 5,000 XP. End of battle? It'd be weird to give you end of battle XP. I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe debug level up or tripping the waypoint, but hard to say. I mean, she didn't seem like she got like that much in that one area. Like, she's already at this point, you know, right here. It's like a little tiny bit. She needs a sliver of XP for leveling.
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has
I'm just so
cooldown
confused
time.
why it like resets.
No more
itself.
saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Like right there, it happened again. Like that could be a bug. I don't know. And then it happens again. And then she finally leveled.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills.
Cleans your XP into 25.
Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3
Okay, so one thing I didn't look into, are we getting like this is all one type of skill tree, and then if I go over to like this, there's a whole different type of skill tree? Like how does that work? So right now I see like, you know, icons that are syringe, bullet, skull.
unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects.
Okay.
Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver
Yeah?
powerful phase
Dude,
blasts.
that's so many skills.
let's switch-
Yeah, and then it changes. Holy crap, dude. These skill trees are insane. Like, this is one skill. Okay, like, think of, like, BL2, you know, BL3, you have your skill tree. It's got, like, you know, maybe 15 skills, right? Dude, look at this. We're getting so many more skills. And 3 of them. Yeah, it's packed with, like, things to do and to have.
Switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble.
Yeah, you're getting... How many is that? Let me just see. Hold on. So right
As
now,
you can
I need to see the
each action
screen.
skill has its own branching skill tree.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not counting augments. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Dude, 29 skills in one skill tree. Compared to... I'm going to use Borderlands 2 for an example. Okay. 29 skills in one skill tree compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Compared to 11. Bro, you're getting more than double the skills in one skill tree. That's crazy. Yeah, no, but like when they change it out, it's a whole different skill tree. A bunch of different skills. You get 5 skill points per leveling, it seems. Oh. Wait, are they gonna do that? Like per level, you get like 5 skill points because of how many skills there are? Do they have a skill point indicator?
For boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Okay, I'm looking around. You're gonna level.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any indicator saying like, hey, you have skill
Every
points to
Vault
spend.
Hunter...
Top right in the tree? Well, yeah, but like, I'm talking about like when you level in the main screen. She's got 25. Okay, she's level 25. She's got 5. She's invested 19 points. That'd be 24. No, it's got to be 1 skill per level. No. Because you start at level 1 and then you get 24 levels from there for 24 skill points. No, you're getting 1 skill point per level. Yeah. Because when you start at level 1, you don't have any skill points yet. 19 points invested? Yeah. But like, in total, she spent 19. She's got 5 more to spend. So in total, that's 24. She's level 25. So per level, you're getting 1 skill point. Level cap better be 100? Bro, I hope not. Like, having a limit is nice to, like, you know, cherry pick your build perfectly. And not just, you know, take everything you need and be like, alright, I have like everything. I'm good. 19 points in Green Tree? Hold on. Does she ever... No, she doesn't open the inventory earlier. Yeah, Vex Collation. So green tree, she has 19 points invested. Did she show any points invested
For
in
boss-
the other tree when she was hovering over it?
Before we go further,
said
let's
zero under
talk
the
a little
others?
bit
Okay.
about action skills.
So yeah, 19 points invested in this tree.
Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills.
She goes
These
to
are
other tree.
class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts.
Nothing. Okay, so yeah. It's 1 point per level. Yeah, if she would have switched to this tree and have like another 30 points invested, I'd be like, what? Yeah, 0. Points invested, 0. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer 1 skill point per level. It's just more, you know, rewarding, I feel like. Potent Alchemist? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Potent Alchemist. What about the class mod? Yeah, level cap being like 50, 61, 60. I don't know. It could be like fine. But, dude, I don't want to have like, you know, level 80 or something and have like a stupid amount of skill points.
Class-defining abilities with devastating effects.
If she's 25 and has 24 skill points, does that mean you start at level 0? No, you start at level 1. Like, just like Borderlands 3, you start at level 1. You get your first level, you get your first skill point. Hey, guess what? You have 1 skill point, even though you're level 2. So, you're subtracting 1 from the actual, like, you know, level you have for your total skill points. What if level 9? Dude, what if level, like, 500? Yo, Chut, thank you so much for the 74. Welcome back, man. Thank you, Chut. Appreciate that.
Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull up.
So that whole entire tree has to be like the focused on her, yeah, Incarnate, the orb thing. Man, what can, okay, we're speculating. We're really speculating right now, but like,
Before we go further,
based
let's
off the
talk a little
icon.
bit about action skills.
what can we like predict what the skill could be? So like maybe medkit related healing. You can like get medkits faster. Also, what is this like blue star? It's like a blue star with a character icon. It might be like medkit related. They're both like, you know, medkits. Oh, boost from her class mod. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe her class mod boost, you know, like 1 point here, 1 point here, or 2 points here, 1 point here. Wait, hold on. Points invested. Let me add this. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So yeah, her class mod is boosting 3 points, and it has to be that. Dude, that confirms it right there. There are class mods in this game. They haven't, like, you know, specifically showed them, but like they're hinted pretty hard. So yeah, her class mod's boosting 2 in the skill and 1 in the skill. I won't lie though, I would prefer to have like, you know, the number be a different color, like blue, like we had in Borderlands 2. But I get it. Or like highlight the box, you know. They said that 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I'm reading 2 chats. I'm trying. But yeah, class mod is boosting that. That's cool. Wait, with that being the case, that means that with 19 points invested, that she's not boosting these by default at all. So it's doing what it did in BL3, to where like you don't have to spec the skill to get the bonus out of it. Same icon, bottom left. Oh yeah, there it is. Bigger icon for that. So what is the point of like having that there? I'm just wondering. Maybe you can click on it and be like, yo, your class mod's boosting this. More information. Okay, anyways, yeah, probably the healing stuff, your syringes, ground pound maybe? Poison bullets or corrosion bullets? Piercing? Maybe enemy piercing? No, that seems like something else. This seems more like piercing. Blood icon might be leech. Blood icon. Blood icon. What, this one? Right in the middle? Oh, I mean, maybe. Could be blood, or it could be like elemental acid or something. Yeah, 1 of 5, thank you. Co-op question mark. What about it? There's co-op. Capstones are free. Well, I mean, they're 1 point. Although, wait a minute. Oh, I see what's going on. So you fill out this tree, you get down, and then all these trees start unlocking as you go along. I think. Wait, no. 4 points here. Oh, she hasn't got down the tree enough. Yeah, it's like 1 point from like unlocking tier 2. So wait, we get the 1 capstone in the middle and then no capstones on these trees? Yeah. That makes sense. But like, why would you not want to go for a capstone? Like, these skills have to be like really good then for 5 and 3. I think the augments are the capstones. These?
Hey, dude!
But what? Oh, you know what? Yeah, they mentioned that too. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, the capstones could just be like the augments. Like, this is your main augment, and then you have your capstone augment. Yo, Liam, thank you for the 2. You said, which Vault Hunter do you think you're going to play first? So far, I'm leaning towards either Rafa or Amon. Yeah, the Siren's really cool, but everybody wants to play her, and I don't know. I want to be different. Yeah, it's UA5. Yep. Yeah, capstones are augments. So this just might be like a 1 point skill, like, I don't know, res or something. 3-second wind. Anyway, sorry. Maybe headshot, something. Pistol damage up? Or it just might be the gun damage up. Maybe just more gun damage. What is that? Flexing in front of a something? Or are they trying to pick up something heavy? Is that a nuke? What am I looking at here? An hourglass? Yeah, maybe, possibly. Maybe slows down time? I don't know. Cooldown. You know what? Hourglass is cooldown related. Yeah. They do that quite a bit for other games. Yeah, cooldown, possibly. Bullet piercing? Maybe like more? I don't know. Maybe something headshot related. Blah, 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 blah. Headshot related. Why can I say headshot related? What am I? Overshield? No, overshield's in the orange tree. Fire rate? This could be fire rate, yeah, maybe. Like, it's up, right? They show up arrow. Enemy arm with like cuts on it and like flashing. Maybe they take like bleed damage or like damage over time. Yeah, limb damage? I don't know. Maybe not limb, but like, you know, damage over time. Something. Radiation? Maybe buff radiation? Okay, yin and yang with a gun in it. So... balance of something? I don't know. Or maybe your orb does like gun damage? Or blends in gun damage with when you throw it? That's got to be bigger mags. Yeah. Yeah, gun and action skill. Like, maybe they go hand in hand. I mean, like, yin and yang go, like, they're consistent with each other. So it's got to be, like, a balance of, like, you know, something sharing between them. Did you see the... Wait. I lost your message. Where did it go? Do you think the Vault Hunters are going to have dedicated bosses? Dedicated bosses? No. I think it's going to be static across all of them. Like, go here, find this guy. Release date, September 12th, yeah. There are perks for Ordnance. Oh, yeah, I never thought about that. That is a possibility. Okay, this one's also, like, enemy skull. It's got to be something with enemies or, like, headshot, I feel like. Dude, okay, pet damage, or pet gets more HP, regeneration, something. What about this stuff, though? She has the wings. I've seen that quite a bit. Things... lifesteal, I don't know. That's got to be defense. That's got to be... hands hovering over a bullet? Something with, like, bullets. Or ammo. Yeah, but, like, what's the point of lifesteal if you have the syringes? Or the medikits? I don't get that. This might be... It just seems very elementally. I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, maybe debuff. There is debuffing in like the game, so could see that. Okay, power goes up in some form. Ooh. Is this like the rad tree? Like the radiation symbol 3 times here. Maybe you can make your orb thing like elemental radiation. So yeah, it seems like lingering AoE, maybe. More rad damage. Couldn't tell ya. Maybe better healing. Wait, this seems like better. Okay, it's like a defensive tree and also like radiation tree. If I would guess. That's got to be cooldown. It's got a stopwatch, dude. Cloud kill? I mean, maybe. 3,900% like more damage. Lol. Okay, so radiation defensive tree with cooldown. This seems like gun stuff. There's like bullet, bullet, bullet. And then like... That seems like res. Or like, you know, maybe Guardian Angel. Second win. Shield regen up on the stopwatch? Oh yeah, that could be a shield behind it. Maybe like faster shield recharge delay. Or better recharge delay. Yeah, I think rev kits are on cooldown. Like you can't spam them infinitely, but like you can increase your cooldown to make it better. Yeah, I think that could be a play here. And then there's another like hourglass. Hourglass and then enemy skull. Middle looks like crit damage. Well, I mean, whenever I see the skull, I think crit damage. Like, skull here, skull here, skull here, skull here, skull here. You know? Hard to say. Yeah, we're going off the icons. It's hard to say, you know? What about this? Fangs? Biting? Lifesteal? And then a heart with a bullet inside of it? Dude, I don't know, man. She could have lifesteal. Maybe like a balanced lifesteal. Skull is kill skill? Wait! Oh, they don't do what they did in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, they had a octagon showing for kill skills. And then squares for non-kill skills. So yeah, we can't tell off of the shape of the icon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Regen on kill? Maybe. Okay, moving forward.
Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts.
Powerful.
But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble.
Okay. So, we already saw a few of these skills, so yeah. Oh, Cryo. Hey, here's Cryo. Dude, right here, there's a grenade icon and launcher icon. That's gotta be Ordnance. Your secondary slots. So, Ordnance... Dude, that's gonna be cooldown Ordnance faster. Yeah, like, no doubt. It's got, like, an up arrow. Come on now. Either better cooldown or better damage, is my guess. Yo, what's up, Drewski? Hello, hello. Dude, I don't want shoot the heal. Like, if we have infinite healing by holding on trigger for, like, you know, mindless gameplay, I'm gonna freak out. Which one is most likely to be Cloud Kill? I don't know. There was the Elemental Puddle on the previous skill tree. Maybe something. Gun Shield? I don't know about that. Yeah, these are just like cryo buffs. It's gotta be. Wait, so... Left tree? Or sorry, green tree was like radiation buff. Red tree is gonna be cryo buff. They don't show blue tree. But I wonder if blue's gonna be like, you know, buffing fire damage or like shock damage or whatever. Yeah, I know it's the Reaper, but like what would their elemental thing be if they match, you know, these? Like the previous skill tree had the icons there too.
Class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts.
Come on.
But let's
you
switch it up
just-
to Plastify.
Hold up.
Before we go further,
yeah,
let's talk a
maybe
little
shock.
bit about action skills.
What do you mean? Wouldn't you think like blue cryo instead? But yeah, radiation, radiation, radiation. For green tree.
Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique, as you can see.
And then cryo, cryo, cryo for red tree. Red has shock buffs. Oh crap, yeah, over here. Shock, shock, shock. Dude, she probably buffs every element in some form. So radiation, cryo, shock. And a blue tree might have fire and like corrosion. Wait. No. Maybe? There could be some corrosion in there. Ooh.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills.
Movement speed? I'm sure like they have some.
Every vault.
Yeah. Radiation. Maybe corrosion, but like that's in a different spot. Maybe corrosion? No, I think that this is only radiation.
Vault Hunter has a set of 3, as you can see.
And then yeah, you have your cryo, you have your shock. And then the other tree might just have the other 2 elements. Water element? No. No water element. There are kill skills. Yeah. There's the icon on the left side. You know what? Hold on. Let's go back. So right here, 2 stacks of whatever this is and the skull icon. Was that on kill though? Wait, 3 stacks? Hold on.
Is this the welcome committee then?
Okay.
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo,
3.
Ordnance now has cooldown timers.
So this kill skill combo caps out at 3.
No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow
Earth,
stuff
wind,
up
fire,
as often as you want.
3 quotes. So she got 3 of that skull icon with the thing popping off of it with the arrow up. We don't get to see what it is, but it's right here. This. Wait, 3 skill points. Chat, 3 skill points, 3 stacks. What was the other icon? What is this? Like a circle with 3 lines in it? Where's that at?
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about...
These are kill skills. They're wearing off after set time, so
action
it has
skills.
to be. Okay. Where is... Wait, what? Do the circle with the 3 lines in it. I don't see it. Am I dumb? Yeah, maybe it's an augment or enhancement. True. Yeah. So gun buff. Yeah, wait. There's gun buffs that say on kill, you know, this and that. Yo, Buckethead, thank you for the $5, dude. Sending some money. Watch you for a while, so thank you for the entertainment. My wife calls you level up, dude. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Top middle red tree. But there's no points invested. Yeah, no points invested yet. So it can't be like a kill skill within the skill tree. Press R2, if only. If only I could play the game. The siren looks a bit stale now. What?
As you can see, each action skill has its
Epic says DLC characters confirmed. I said they're confirmed. I tweeted it first. What do you
own
mean?
branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones.
Yeah, I already
These are
read all the skill
socketed
names in
enhancements that
the
add new
breakdown video,
behaviors
so I'm not
and
gonna read them
functions
all
to your
again.
action skill.
I do kind of like this though. If you press and hold L1 to command trouble, you can make them explode. And I think that's really cool. Like dealing ordnance damage. So ordnance damage has to be a separate stat. And I wonder how you can like, you know, track that. Like what your actual damage value is. Because in the skill tree we have this item, or this skill right here that shows like a launcher and a grenade. That could be buffing like ordnance damage. Top row, second in. Oh, this? Wait. I think you're right. So it was 2 pistols? Yeah, that's it. It's just so small, it's kind of hard to tell. Wait, why is it boosting that if you don't have any skill points in it? And there's no icon showing class mod boosting it. So how in the heck do you have that skill without having that skill?
As you can see, each action skill has its own. These are.
Yeah, it could be a visual bug. Gunner accessory? Man, this is confusing. Yeah, she has this skill active, but like, it's not spec'd at all. Yeah, maybe placeholder. So like, hold on, going back to the previous tree. If our theory is correct, is there any other skills that have 3 points in it?
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills.
Ski for free, thank you for 13 months. Welcome
Every
back, dude. Yo, thank you. Yeah, so the only other 3-point skill is this right here. So maybe it's meant to be that icon, but it's like, you know, bugged. So yeah, you're activating this skill, which we've seen, 3 stacks. And this skill, which, you know, could be that, 3 stacks. So maybe if you do like 5 out of 5 on it, you can get like 5 stacks per. Okay, anyways, let's do a little bit of the not seeing the
As you can
box of
see,
everything.
each action skill has its own branching skill tree.
Okay. So yeah, pet related.
Nice.
Wait, didn't we see the icon before? It might be like a barely different, I don't know. Liam, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Pet shield, pet health, maybe. The shield icon. You getting better shield stuff. You getting better gun stuff. That's got, yeah, movement speed, right? Hasty Fiends, Vex and their minions gain increased movement speed and damage reduction. Yeah. There you go. So tier 1 skill for 15% total isn't like too bad. I mean, it's a tier 1. Yeah, it makes sense.
As you can see, each action skill
It
has
shouldn't
its
be like
own branching
busted
skill
and
tree,
overpowered.
giving
Really appreciate you guys still digging deep into deep dive. Hope you're enjoying what you see so far. Yo, what's up, Night Avenger? I saw you in Epic's chat. Yo, appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, welcome on in, dude. Now, you're the one that did some of the map design, right, for BL4? Could be different footage, yeah. Like, nothing's finalized
more build
yet.
freedom than ever
Okay, overpowered, action skill damage, yeah. That's pretty good for a tier 1, I won't lie.
before. On top of
Minions, plural? Ah. Yeah, because you can only have on one action skill. It's either the Tiger or the Reaper. Yeah, maybe there's a thing for like double... Dude, Double Trouble. They have to play that like word game. There's got to be Double Trouble. Like one of these augments, maybe.
As you can see,
Dude, no
each
doubt, there's
action
gotta be
skill
double.
has its own branching skill tree.
What would it be, though? What looks double-ish? That looks elemental. That looks... Dude, I don't know. It might be like one of these bottom ones. She has Maya's Reaper skill? What, this? It's just a sickle. Which is interesting because, like, we have the Reaper skill tree, but it's in the, pet skill tree.
Giving you more build freedom than ever before.
Gotta go, Yellow Brass.
top
Have a
of
good one,
passive-
dude. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you.
As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than
Okay.
ever before. On top of passive skills,
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any, like, you know, things I checked over in
you
the
can
trailer.
further customize action skills with augments and caps.
Wait, did I miss that one before? I saw, like, the
As you
box
can
pop up
see,
for, like, a
each
frame.
action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom
Like, as soon
than
as he
ever
passes
before.
over the middle skill.
On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with
Overprotective. Kill skill, it's very hard to see, sorry. Kill skill, Vex and her minions gain overshield. And there's text at the bottom saying, my babies. Wait, Is it minions or minion? I can't see it. It said minions. Yeah.
Capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors.
Yo, SSJ Midseat, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back, dude. Yo, appreciate that, man. Thank you. R3 undo button? Where? I don't think so, because, like, otherwise you can respec on the fly anywhere, and, like, they
Nice.
probably don't want that. Like, being able to respec on the fly during a raid boss fight or something would be, like, overpowered. Bottom right? Oh, there is undo. What? Wait, so... Can we... Didn't they say you can respec on the fly? I don't recall. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that. Because you can spec, you know, like, oh, Healy build, get back to full HP. Go back into your inventory, freeze the world, and, like, you know, spec into damage. It's like, alright, do this. And then go back into your inventory, spec into, like, whatever you need at all times. Yeah, a lot of people want it, but, like, it's very abusable. Undo's the skill point you just added. Yeah, maybe it's only within, like, this visit on the inventory. So, like, if you close out your inventory and, like, go back into it, you can't, like, unspec. Yeah, it's a possibility.
And functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting.
Okay, anyways, I want to read the, or guess the skills, so... That's got to be Ordnance, that's got to be Cryo stuff. Gun Shield, maybe that's for, like, Hyperion license parts, your Gun Shield gets better, I don't know. Player stats? Ooh, that's nice. Like, maybe you can see, like, how many headshots you get. Or, whatever, like, kills in total.
Oh, nice.
What is this Beyblade? I'm lost. Maybe your pet gets, like, a spin attack. Yo, Kill for Pancakes, thank you for the Prime sub.
Nice.
And also, enjoy the emotes, and of course, stay awesome. And, Zeron, thank you for 22 months, welcome back, man. Also, Dachimon, thank you for 55, welcome back, dude. You're insane, appreciate it, thank you. No, because Pet Spin would be like an augment, I feel like. These are like stat boosts, not, you know, like actual attacks, I feel like. Maybe pet damage. What is this, though, I wonder? Dude, maybe your pet gets like a scythe in his mouth or whatever. Explosion symbol with like repeating on it.
Oh, nice.
Double explosions? I don't know. And Akira, thank you for the 5 months, man. Keep up the great content. Thank you. I will. Oh, hey, here's the icon again with the hourglass and the dude. But it's got that, like, repeating symbol on it. Circle. Pet crit? Pet crit? Where? No, there was one for, like, something about
The
critting.
near endless freedom to.
There's Trouble Bubble. Dude, okay, I'm guessing right now. Trouble Bubble, one's gonna be Double Trouble, and then something, I don't know. Dude, hold on. Words that rhyme with trouble. Trouble Bubble, Double Trouble, Trouble
nice.
Rubble, Trouble Stubble. What else? Trouble Hubble? Trouble Pubble? Maybe Pubble? Like as an attack? What would make the most sense? Surely they're gonna rhyme the words. Nothing rhymes that makes sense, I feel like. Trouble Tunnel? That doesn't rhyme. Trouble Pummel? Maybe. That's like the only one that I feel that could fit. Hearing things out of context, I mean, yeah.
Hey, dude.
Yo, neurotic Metallicity? Metallicity? Metallicity, I'm sorry. Thank you for the $2, Sid. What happened to Atlas? We don't know. They
The experiment.
took off.
You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
See, they said respec your skill trees around hubs around Kairos. Hubs. So what does undo mean? Or maybe they worded it wrong, I don't know.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon.
Unequipped, maybe.
So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock,
Dude, I like
fire,
I like how it, like, you know, fades into the next element when you swap to it.
or any other elemental type.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dude, I will say though, I'm a little bit disappointed you don't reach your hand out and like pet the pet. It's just you know, button click and then taunt. I would love it if the Vault Hunter reached your hand out and like actually pet them.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where
Double
this vent
gobble,
takes us.
no. Trouble gobble. No gobble.
Gods. Are those test tubes?
Dude, big trouble. Oh. I still wonder if you can name your pet. Yeah, so it seems like, you know, there's a lot of like containers you can like grapple and pull to your hand. I wonder if that'll get like visually distracting during combat. Like constantly seeing like, hey, grapple this and that. Wait, so hold on. What is the button for grappling? R3. So R3, I think on controller R3 is melee, right? So if I want to grapple something, I gotta use middle mouse. That's my melee button. That doesn't feel like maybe that bad. Okay. Triple trouble, dude. Quadruple trouble. So much trouble.
Hey, dude!
Yo, Aiden, thank you for the $5, dude. Thank you, thank you. I think that Vex could be Emily Swan. It was already shot down. Yeah, not Emily. Or have Steel's powers? Possibly, but we haven't seen what like Steel does, so we don't know. Hard to say.
I'm down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes...
Was that a melee? It happened so fast. Quintuple trouble.
I'm down.
Does she melee right here?
But thankfully, our fight for your
Oh,
life
she butts with the gun. I like that.
mechanic makes a return. Of course,
Yeah, that's the Healy thing. So you don't get full shield, full HP. Maybe you do if you get like a legendary rarity one or like, you know, purple rarity or something higher. Because I think the one they have on is what, like... Wait, that was purple, wasn't it? Hold on, 1656. What was it, 1140? Yeah, she's using purple rarity. But you get above health gate, so I wonder if that's, you know, fine or enough.
Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my rep kit.
Oh, it's just constant
This new
regen
piece of
for a
gear
bit.
provides health and other buffs.
Dude, I like that. It's not just like, boop, I'm full HP. It's like, you have to slowly get back to it. Yo, lol, Anonymous Legend. What's up, dude? How many companies are available? Yeah, so they confirmed 8. There's 3 new ones, which are going to be Order, Daedalus, and Ripper. Move the action skills in a bad spot. See, I feel like they didn't need to switch everything around, but like putting level over here means you can put the action skill over here and, you know, yada yada yada. It's not that bad, but it's definitely like, you know, change it for the sake of changing it, I feel like.
Like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
Dude, I don't like hearing that, I'm sorry. Injecting yourself with your syringe for healing, for more fire rate, more movement speed, whatever. I think what's gonna happen is like people are gonna use these for activating skills and not like actually use it for healing at all. It's like, all right, boss fight, inject, you know, like spam like everything you have. But that could be risky, because what if you get hit really hard? You're like, oh crap, I gotta heal. It's like, oh no, I already wasted all my syringes getting my buffs or like fire rate or whatever. So that could be like something that could backfire. See, it all comes down to like what they do for the healing for this game. Like, are they gonna have the end game loop of like, you know, shoot one bullet, full HP? I hope not. Like, make your health and shield actually matter and not just be like a, oh hey, I'm gonna spec a 1 point into the skill and like 1% of 1,000,000 damage is full HP, so it doesn't matter. Like, we had that for BL3 with Salvation and what is it, Sustainment and whatnot. I put 1 point there, full HP.
Oh, nice.
Yo, Uno, thank you for the 2. You said class mod is also buffing the rev kit. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. We saw that in the skill tree. Right there, yeah. Hold on. Like, I'm pretty sure
further,
between now and then...
let's talk a little bit about action skills.
But yeah, right here, her skill tree, or sorry, her class mod is boosting 2 here and 1 here. Yeah. So this could be like better healing, better cooldown. Dude, that's gotta be cooldown. There's a stopwatch. And that might be like better healing. Hold on. I want to see the syringe happen and see if there's like a cooldown bar on the syringe icon. Supers, thank you for the 5 months, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you. Constant rush, yeah. I hope not. None of that. Like, I just want healing to matter, you know, so you have to actually dodge your enemies and not just like tank them and heal up every 2 seconds. Okay. Should be like right here, right? Can you go back to the inventory one more time? Yeah, 1 second. Let me wait for this moment.
I'm
okay,
down.
So you get down.
But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return.
You inject
of course,
the syringe.
I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my rep kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire,
yeah, right there,
or
right there.
movement.
You can see the 1 having a bar kind of climb up it. Dude, that's actually pretty fast. Wow.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Like, what is that? Like 10 seconds you get your syringe
Look
back?
at these guys. Are those crystals
Two.
growing
Yeah,
out
see.
of them?
Dude, there's gonna be a build where like, hey, you can max out at like 5 syringes, you inject all 5 at once, and then you unleash like a Vladoff, high fire rate. But yeah, the inventory. Hold on, let me quickly do that. What are you looking for?
Oh, nice.
Like the gun inventory or the skill trees? Like this? Did it jump up faster on elimination 2? No, I don't think so. It seemed like a consistent cooldown. But yo, Coke Master, thank you for the 44. Welcome back, man. The Siren? Why? She's not getting kill skills now. It means looks different build now. Oh. Did they jump cut at all? Like during the opening skill tree walk into boss? We're gonna watch that back. I'm kind of curious. But yeah, why would you not get your kill skill icons there if you just had them in a previous like mob encounter? What's the 1 and 3 slot in Rafa's inventory? Something that's tied to the enhancements, but we don't know what they mean yet. Does it look like a shield? So yeah, this is the enhancement, and then one of these are a shield and one of these are a class mod. We don't know like what yet. I'm thinking this is more like shield. This could be like class mod. Like, would they having a thing on it? I don't know. But yeah, shield and class mod. This is your healing thing. This is your ordnance. That's gonna be like a grenade or something. And then you have your enhancement, and then your shield and class mod. No, this is the stim thing. Yeah, it's confirmed. Because if you go to Rafa... Where's Rafa? Yeah, you can see here it has a Healy icon. He doesn't have it, like, equipped. But that seems like more of a shield than, if anything, the middle one. Okay, anyways, let's see. So they did not
These are
respec
socketed
after this.
Passive ability, fire, passive ability called a trait.
Did they jump cut it
For
all?
Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping
They
guns,
seem like they
I
backed
can
out of
change
it.
Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
Okay.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Yo, you can pet the
Dead
cat.
end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us.
Yeah, they didn't jump cut at all. Are you sure you didn't see kill skill icons?
Are those test tubes?
Test tubes? Yeah, it's hard to say what they are. They're so small and, like, you know, again, different games, so they can change it up. No, they put the 5 points that had lingering into red, but those skill points are still in the green tree from earlier. Yeah, no kill skills. Is she even getting kills? Maybe Rafa's stealing kills. Hold on. No, right there. She got a kill. No kill skill icon. What? Because, dude, previous encounter. Hold on, right here.
But let's get back to combat so I can
Why?
show you my favorite thing. Ordnance.
Video frozen? What? Oh, that was weird. Tabbed out. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good.
This is the new gear slot
Froze for like 30 seconds. Okay, yeah, maybe that's like, I don't know, Windows thing. My bad.
for
Okay,
grenades and heavy
we're gonna
weapons,
rewatch
like
it.
rocket launchers.
But yeah, right here,
Is this the welcome to me then?
gets a
Instead
kill.
of taking up a
Yeah, see, you get kill skills. See? And then from here all the way up into the next area, it didn't look like anything happened or like any jump cuts happened. So why would you not be getting kill skills? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Like here. She's getting kills. It's not popping up. It might be a bug, a UI bug. Got the kill. That was definitely her kill. What the heck? What changed? Froze again? What? Oh, I saw it in OBS for a second. Uh-oh. Are we good? I think we're good. Yo, what has happened?
I'm down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a
It's
return.
over.
Of course, I could have avoided
Maybe
it.
it's
in
when I
the
pause and
first
unpause really
place
fast.
if I had just used
Oh, nice.
my rep kit. This new piece
Dude,
of
I have
gear
no idea.
provides health
Weird.
and other buffs, like
Striker,
temporarily
thank you for 7
boosting my
months. Welcome
elemental
back, dude.
damage,
I
rate
appreciate
of
it, man.
fire, or movement speed.
Ah, look at that. She put the heavy gun away early and then refunded some cooldown. Like, it wasn't like full-blown cooldown. It was just like, you know...
Of course, I could have avoided it in the first
partially
place
refunded.
if I had just used my rep kit. This new piece of gear provides...
Hey, froze again. I saw it. What is happening? Yo, hold on. Should I close and reopen the video?
health and other buffs, like
I'm lost.
temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
But right here, she puts it away early and she has like a 10-second cooldown, see?
I'm almost
I
afraid
like
to
that.
ask
I like
what's in
that.
the tube.
Ugh, look at these guys.
Does it look framey for you guys
Are those
too?
crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay.
Hey, froze again. Dude, what is happening? What is happening? I'm going to, I guess, close and reopen it. That video. Like, maybe the video's been open for so long, like, it's having a meltdown. Okay. Boom, boom. You happy?
Great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat or boss fights. Now
I
you
hope we're
can
good.
blow stuff up as often as you want.
Check the memory usage. I mean, it seems fine now. Yeah, kill skills, and then no kill skills. Audio still plays for me at least. Yeah, that's good. I think it's just Windows having like a meltdown for some reason.
Are those...
Like my computer, it looks
tubes?
perfectly fine, but on OBS it's like, oh, I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. Okay, so that's her action skill bar, and then we have our gliding bar. Okay, I was kind of wondering about that for a second. Are those test tubes? The way she says tubes, I like it. It's so funny. I gotta hear it one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God. Are those test tubes?
Tubes? Go back to when she had no kill skills, please. Yeah, like here. Like she has no kill skills when she's getting kills. This is the part. Or do you mean when she had kill skills? Yeah, maybe there's a clever jump cut in between and they spec different skills. I have no idea. Stop. Wait, hold on. Does the little pet for Amara fight alongside you? Is Amara here right now? Yeah, she's right there. She's right there. What's the pet's name again? I'm sorry. Hermes? Does Hermes fight with you? He's just standing right there, but I haven't seen him fight. She changed skill trees? She changed her action skill, but like skill tree? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Shield, 712. Okay. Still 712. Okay, never mind. So either it's a UI bug or she changed skill trees with the clever jump cut. Isn't Hermes Ava's pet? Dude, it seems like Ava got nuked from the main story. Like, she's not anywhere to be seen. Dude, there's no doubt in my mind when they were making BL4. Remember, they started, you know, development on BL4 as soon as BL3 launched. Like, there's no doubt in my mind they put Ava in there as, like, you know, a main focus in the story. And then after all the backlash, she's just nowhere to be seen. Like, after they showed the gameplay. It's like, I don't know. Dude, I predict they, like, removed her from the game after the backlash. That's my guess. Action skill had to change, not on the hub like it is now. Yeah, because they changed it when they were doing the skill tree stuff. This. Right? Right
Class
here.
defining abilities
right here.
with
She has
devastating
the
effects.
Reaper on.
Up
right?
until now,
Or
I've
it's
been
not the
using
Reaper, but the
Incarnate to
energy
deliver
orb.
powerful phase blasts. But let's
then
switch
she
it
goes
up
over
to
here and
phase
switches
familiar
it out,
and pull
see?
out Trouble. As you can see, of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my rep kit. This new piece
Or
of
if you
gear
aim better,
provides
come on
health
now,
and other
man.
buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of
Better to the
fire,
scads.
or movement speed.
Dude, surely they're gonna say something about it, or like, I don't know. I'm guessing they're gonna say like,
I'm
yo, she
almost
went off the
afraid
train
to
as a
ask
long.
what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys.
Look
Are
at these
those
guys
crystals
in the test
growing
tube.
out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay.
Dude, that's so good. Although I do wonder if you can like reset individual missions, or if they're talking about like, hey, you can restart your whole entire campaign and like run it again. Yo, what's up, Otter? How you doing? Maybe when you change your action skill, the points invested and any others won't activate. Oh. You know what? That is a possibility. So she spec'd heavily into Green Tree, but she swapped over to Red Tree. And yeah, maybe if you put on like action skill Red Tree, you can't like use Green Tree. That sounds stupid. Like, yeah, that sounds stupid though. Like, why would you? You're forced into one tree and you can't like switch out unless you like remove all the points. Dude, there's no way they do that. That'd be so dumb.
That's right. No more save loading to run bosses.
Yay!
Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
Big encore. So what is this room? They walk in and then they fade to a boss fight, but I'm kind of curious.
About endgame.
And boss replay. That's right. No more save.
Only get one augment per tree also. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, I mean, augments are very powerful. But yeah, BL3 you had like what? You can put on 3 augments? I can't
Loading
recall.
to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
So is that the same room they're running to the boss area to. Like, I see the waypoint. Find Lilith, enter quarantine lab.
But we'll talk more about...
But then they jump forward. And then they go HUDless, so we can't tell, like, what's going on.
In-game later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
Free to use the machine. So they said they're going to talk about it at a later date, the endgame stuff. Hopefully, because if it costs something, it's going to be really bad if you run out of currency. It's like, hey, you want to fight this boss? It's like, oh, hey, you can't afford this. You got to go farm, like, specific currency. And if that's the case, you know, gamers might just save quit and jump back in the game at that point. Like, surely it's going to be free. Surely. Wait. Yo, there's a guy in there. You see that?
In-game later.
There's a little, Salazar
and
inside
show
the
you
guy.
Something truly badass.
Right there, see? There's like a psycho dude hanging out, torso. That's creepy. So that's gotta be like the main crit point, right? To do big damage. Yeah, I never noticed that until now. Blue tree looks like phase walk or decoys. Blue tree is the Reaper. The Reaper lady. What's her face? She's smiling. She's having a good time.
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever. Putting all your new skills...
Man, why did they disable the HUD, dude? Like, I want to see the damage you're doing and whatnot. Like, do you have to actually shoot out every hand? Or can you just go for the crit point?
Gear and abilities to the ultimate test.
Yeah, they're trying to aim for the guy in the middle. Ball. Dude, it's the phase orb from BL4. Bro, that is so cool. You know, it'd be really funny if they added like a little Easter egg to where like there's a 1% chance that they throw like a purple hand with a middle finger. Just something stupid like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, hey, there's a minion. So second wins are going to be a thing during the fight. That's good. Said the spoilers won't... Wait, they said it was spoilers, so they don't want to reveal anything, yeah. But they did say... let me open it on Twitter, sorry. They did say that... PAX East on... What day is it? May 9th. May 9th. So, pretty much a week from now. They're going to reveal a lot more about BL4 and answer a lot of questions. Dude, they need to answer, hey, are there dedicated drops in Borderlands 4? And then they have to say yes. They have to. They can't say no.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That's enough of that for now.
Bro, they're so
But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
So June's first hands-on event for the game, but May's gonna be the actual like Q&A, I guess. It's implied there, yeah. Something is. Yeah, if there's no dedicated drops, I'm gonna freak out. Dude, what is the point of refarming a boss if you don't have dedicated drops? Like, nobody wants to refarm, you know, like, anything in BL1 if they don't have a dedicated. No more Tannis on a fish? We don't know yet.
And from everyone at Gearbox...
Do I know anybody besides Randy? Oh, yeah, that guy. There's Graham. Man, pretty big team. Oh, there's Vanessa. She makes like maps or whatever for BL3, probably BL4. Is that Noel? No. Man, I feel like I don't know anybody. I feel bad.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Dude, what is that thing, man? It's giant spider psycho fidget spinner thing. Randy jump scare? Yeah, a little bit. How much do you think we'll get the old legends got back? What? How much you think we get old legends back? Old legendaries? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure a few of them. Who's that guy? Is that a boss fight? Wait, isn't that the Ripper, Ripper raid area? Dude, that's Ripper raid. Yeah, that's the inside of Ripper raid, right? Hold on. Why does it minimize? Where is said picture? Ripper raid. Where did I save it? Ah, here it is. Yo, that is the same area, right? It's got the whole like piping and whatnot. So if you don't know, this image was called Ripper Raid at release when they dropped the image, but then they quickly changed it to like, you know, not be that name. But the actual image name was called Ripper Raid. So that could be like said maybe possible raid boss, but we don't know for sure. Incoming Gov in BL4? Please no. Don't do it. I don't want it. But yeah, that could be Ripper Raid,
from
man.
everyone.
Yeah, same piping and everything. See? Dude, that guy can't be a raid boss. He's not like giant, you know? He's just like a normal guy. Maybe he's like a midpoint boss. Or maybe it's not even tied to the Ripper raid. Please give us the Infinity. Dude, Infinity coming back? I don't know, man. Like, it was okay in BL... Nobody talked about it in BL1, the dub, right? And in BL2, was like, oh my goodness, best thing ever. BL3, it got worse. And then it's like, eh. Should have come back. Pyro Pete Jr.? He's something. Yo, gotta say though, that cover's really cool. I like that. Man, we've been talking about this trailer for 3 hours. That's crazy. I didn't realize that much time flew by. Yo, look guys, it's Moxie. Like, you know, streamer Moxie. Yo, what's up, Funk? How you doing? You said you found a bug when they spec a skill around 15 minutes. You found a bug? What kind of bug?
Class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to
Action skill equipped.
Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements.
I don't get it. What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? The points went down when they spec'd it. Yo, what's up, Johnny? How you doing? What does the black chick do? So her name is Harlow, and she's a Maliwan scientist, and she's related to the Trump family, so that's cool. And she has like gadgets. She's like, you know, female Saiyan. And she's got something that's similar to Face Lock, but with tech. Hasty Fiend has the wrong damage reduction number at 2 points. Oh. Damage reduction 8%. Oh, it went down 1. 7%?
As you can see, each action...
Oh. I mean, maybe that's not a bug. Maybe they just didn't want it to be, like, overpowered. Hmm. 8 plus 7 equals 14? No, 15. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's interesting. I'll relay that information for you guys. Yeah.
As
8 plus 7 would be 15, not 14.
you can see, each action...
And it shows 14. But yeah, 5% per is like, right, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 8 plus 7. It's a weird, like, combination, but it's 15, not 14. Interesting. I'm gonna screenshot this, I guess. Or I guess I can't. Okay. That's cool. Hey, bring the video back. Oh, yeah, maybe it's doing a decimal value, rounding up. Yeah, we have that for, like, a lot of things in Borderlands. So it could be correct. It's just rounding, you know, down at that point. So maybe it's going into, like, you know, 14.4, and then it rounds down. Yeah, because, like, absorb shields in BL2, they go by decimal points for their percentages, but you don't see it on the card. You only see, like, the actual whole number. Yeah. For some reason, I was like, wait, yeah, that
skill
seems
has its
fine,
own
but
branch
no,
and skill
it
tree,
should be 15.
giving you more build freedom than ever before.
Okay, 6, 12, 18.
On top of passive
I gotta
skills,
watch
you can
this. Oh,
further
man, hold on.
customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat.
And that's it, okay. No more skill points.
Nice.
All gone. Yo, Xanathan Canada, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hope you're well today. Visual inaccuracy. I know it's really annoying, but technically in the code it's doing what it should be doing. Yo, Aiden with the $2. Thank you. Devs confirm set bonus in Moxie's chat. Dude, okay, sorry, I might be dumb, but what do you mean by set bonus? Like set bonus for the gear? And if it is gear, what gear are we talking about? Also, this is the only time you get to see the Reaper, like, showcase.
Conjure
Really. But it's HUDless, man.
deadly minions that fight alongside her.
Dude, I don't know, man. That's like, it's giving me Death Trap vibes. And I don't like Death Trap.
Conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
The Action Fist thing. So this.
With your
So Action Fist, 1 of 3. If there is a set bonus.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it would have to be on like the, if it's 3, right? Like it would have to be either multi-rolled on the actual item itself, which wouldn't make sense because that would not be a set bonus, or it would be from your class mod and your shield together. So 3 things. So your class mod shield could roll like Action Fist, and you can get 3 out of 3. On weapons too? Was that confirmed?
Oh, nice.
Because weapons don't show any of that. They show like a bullet icon, element, rarity. I think it's just for these 3. Like they're in like unison. Like, you know, they're all in a line. 3 boxes. Like why not, you know, have 4 for the set bonus at that point for 4 guns? Or even 5, because, you know, you can get 1 on this. It's got to be these 3. Yo. Shalol. Thank you for the gift sub to Silent. And Silent, welcome on in. Also enjoy the emotes and, of course, stay awesome, dude. And thank you, Shalol. Hey, and Lauga with the tier 3. Yo, Lauga, thank you, man. For 83 months, I appreciate you, dude. 4. That's a lot of 4. Borderlands. Borderlands 4. Yo, thank you, Lauga. Yo, how you doing today, man? And Aiden, thank you for the $2. You said, like, gear synergy, like the toothpick, but less. Yeah, I understand it's a gear combination, but, like, what gear? I'm guessing only the bottom 3 things.
with your
Because if you have, you know, 3, these are, like, right next to each other. There's 3 of them, same box shapes, you know. So your shield, class mod, and, enhancement could be, like, you know, the full 3. But what's also weird is when they hover over this,
we've added enhancements.
Hold on.
This new type of gear replaced
right here. They hover over this and it shows 0 of 3. But like it's the same icon, see? So maybe it's showing that if you equip it, it's just gonna make it 1 out of 3. That could be it.
This is artifacts and provides bonuses to specific.
But it's, dude, it makes me so like sad that like these set bonuses aren't even on like higher rarity stuff guaranteed. It's just hey, you got to get lucky. You just might get like a regular roll, or you might get like a really good roll. Like I don't like the fact that, you know, this set bonus could be determined by RNG. So either you get like a really good bonus or you get nothing. It's like it kind of feels bad, you know. Yeah, but we don't know what the set bonus is. Like, all it says is Airstrike or Action Fist. It's like, what does that mean? We talking about like 50% melee damage? Are we talking about 20% slam damage? You know? Like, it might be a small bonus for all we know. The one thing I'm most upset about is the fact that we have passives back. So, yeah, green rarity, you get 1 passive, blue rarity 2.
Favorite manufacturer, we've added
purple rarity 3.
enhancements. This new type of gear.
But yeah, I'm just really hoping there's no, like, you know, you have to have like AoE damage like you have in BL3. And then, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think it's Rafa specific. We only see Rafa for this, I guess, huh? So you think that the fist and the airstrike could be only for Rafa? What does airstrike even mean, though? Like, you hover, you glide and like shoot launchers down at the enemy. That's kind of airstrikey. Could be a skill. True, that could be an actual skill in the skill tree. Like that specific icon. So can you overboost it? Like skill tree, you know, maybe 5 out of 5 and then you make it like, what, 3, so 8 out of 5? Yeah, maybe a ground slam, that's a possibility.
Replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers.
See, I just don't like how we have the random passive back, it seems. Like crit damage, accuracy, weapon status effect. Like 30% at level 25 is pretty significant. How Moxie didn't age? I think it's more of a meme now. Like Moxie can be 150 years old and be like, you know, still the same, you know? She's a vampire.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all.
Get a skill with 13 points. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never been a fan of the whole like random on top of random on top of random. Like, I guess it really depends on how many passives we have. Like Borderlands 2, or sorry, Borderlands 3, we had like what? Wasn't it like 50 or something passives for artifacts? So like getting the right one you need is like impossible to find. But like in this game, if we only have, you know, like 15 passives, which is still a lot, that would be like, if you want the specific one, it's like a 1 in 3,000 something something. I don't know, man.
All guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They're dropping from like a
current
something.
enhancement.
Is that a
It
ship
adds
or
a
is
kill
like
bonus
like a
to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage.
Moxie's a vampire? No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, it looks like a drop ship. Okay.
This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay.
Yo, was that guy cloaking? Wait a minute.
Build around your favorite manufacturer.
Yeah.
Immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
I'm just like looking in the background for like, you know,
Finally,
hidden things.
we've heard your.
All right, there's a porta potty, I think. Porta potty crate. Man, dude, look at this landscape, man. It looks so good.
Feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across.
I want to see more with the throwing knives, though. We haven't seen like much of that. Which Moxie? Like video game Moxie. The way the enemies walk is weird. I mean, the order is just weird in general. They're like robot things.
Across the game, we've worked hard to make sure all our gear.
Oh, nice.
Yo, Nicias, thank you for the 51. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate that, man. BL4 hype. When does BL4 drop again? September 12th.
Oh, nice.
September 12th. So, yeah, a few more months. And Zebra, thank you for the 61. Welcome back, man.
Better than ever.
Thank you.
While also making rarity.
5 years, I know. You're
This
insane.
makes for our most satisfying.
You excited for
ever.
BL4? I am now.
And at the top of everything are legendaries.
I'm glad you're excited, too.
These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other.
Sorry for
piece of
pausing
gear.
a lot. I just want to make sure I'm
But
not
in
missing like
Borderlands
anything in the
3,
background.
they drop too often.
Dude, for real, what is this gun? It's shooting rainbow. So either it's one of 3 things. One, it's a like Malawan licensed part on a Jacobs. 2, it's a unique item that specifically does that for Jacobs. Or 3, it's a skill from the skill tree like infusing into the gun.
Not only devalued legendaries, it made everything
Case the
feel
pain
less
bow. That's
valuable.
something a skill.
In our new
Paintball.
system,
What about this thing? Like, it seems to be order with the charging, right? But it's so different.
not only do all guns feel great, but
Also, there's a guy in the background. Hold on. This guy. He's not, like, attacking, so I guess he's, like, an NPC or something. Yo, I'm calling it. This guy's like, yo, oh my goodness, this giant thing just showed up. Go take him out, Vault Hunter. It's like, you take out this guy. It's like, thank you for saving me.
in our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendary
Have you heard anything about dedicated drops? No. I'm hoping they answer that at the PAX East coming up in a week. They said they're going to be answering a lot of questions. So, yeah. Also, dude, the rainbow beam thing, I still wonder about that. Hold on, let me open the older trailer. Yo, chat, what trailer was it for the rainbow beam thing? Was it Game Awards trailer? Yeah, hold on. Here. Like, look, there's rainbow. There's flashy rainbowness. What does it mean? When is PAX East? May 9th. May 9th. So, like, pretty much a week. Scrotic, what's up, dude? But yeah, dude, what does this mean? Dude, look how bland they look now. Dude, what the heck? Why didn't they reveal the better one first? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good today, Amelia. Yo, T-Pop Boy, thank you so much for the 6 months. Welcome back, man. Thank you, thank you. Could be dedicated legendary. Ooh, that's a good theory. Yeah, what if dedicated legendaries have the rainbow beam to signify they're a dedicated? Dude, that would be smart, because, like, okay, you kill, like, Grave Ward or whatever, and it's like, oh, he dropped 5 legendaries. Oh, hey, this one happens to be the Ward, the dedicated. But if you see that rainbow, like, glow, you know, like, hey, that's the dedicated, and all the other, like, regular glows are going to be, the wool drops at that point. Ooh, that's clever. I like that. Although, I don't know, because they're dropping it, like, in this area. Like, they didn't kill a boss, did they? Dude, I want to be sad one more time. Hold on. Where's it at? Where's it at? Aw, man. Dude, look at this. Dude, this right here, compared to...
At least this experience. Cheap bolts.
Vex, our new
This. Like, come on now. Dude, come on now. What were they thinking? Maybe it's full matching parts. I mean, it could be many things. It could be like, you know, maybe they bring back the whole, like, Ascended, Primordial tier system from Borderlands. So, like, endgame, you can get, you know, like a higher...
she wields supernatural
damage version
phase
of it.
energy to devastating effect.
Like, parts are going to be a
She
thing,
can
no
use
matter
that
what.
energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
Also, I need to find that clip where
And because everything's
she
better in
infuses her
co-op,
gun.
I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal
can
of
TDR
weapons,
afford this?
like
They
the
make cheap
razor-sharp
stuff.
arc knives.
These are 2 of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
At launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kylos,
Hey, dude.
an all-new
Yo,
planet
Aiden, think of it
steeped
at
in
$5
conflict.
again. Appreciate it.
For thousands of
Harlow seems like shooting a rainbow goop shotgun, then Malawan girl shooting rainbow lob. New element. No, I think that Harlow just has that gimmick of the rainbowish effects on her stuff. So maybe it's her skill tree like doing it. I can believe
years,
it.
the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants.
When it reappeared across the
There's scrap. I wonder if that's gonna be like the Moxie bar or whatever. I don't know.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
But enough of all that.
So pretty. Shock barrel, fire barrel.
Let's get into the game.
Man, look at these, like, for real, look at this map, man. This is just a small section of it. Like, whole entire, like, hub town, and then you go over here, there's a bridge in the background. Like, maybe you can even go up here. I'm excited, man. I'm actually really excited. Like, for real, how are you guys feeling about BL4? Like, be honest. Are you like, eh? Are you excited? Like, what is your take on it? Ellie's new place? We haven't seen Ellie at all. I don't think that Ellie's gonna be a thing with the portable cars. Iffy, very excited, super freaking pumped, so hyped, can't wait, excited. What about you? I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm excited now. I think it looks pretty good. You want it now? I want it now too. Cautiously optimistic. Yeah, of course, we should all be. You're hyped. You're stoked. Very hyped.
Thanks to our improved lobby system,
Seems like a lot of people are
it's easier
pretty,
than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with
Echo 4 OS 4053 471. I thought maybe they'd do like, you know, the release date numbers like they do a lot for the games. Welcome recruits. Yo, I wonder if we arrived on what is it? Arrive on like Elpis or arrive on Kairos, and like they welcome us to the hub town. Like maybe that's like a sign or something for that.
full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're
What is that area? It's so dark, I can't see.
venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid
Wait, something's
mountainous
moving over there, like in the background.
region.
This is just one of the 4.
Okay, so surely we can get up here, right? I'm just looking for ways to traverse. Are these like a thing? Like maybe you can grapple that? Or climb them? I don't know.
4 zones on Kairos that you can see.
Wait. No, never
seamlessly
mind.
Explore. There's next to no loading time.
Ava raid
just
boss
endless
confirmed?
looting
No.
and shooting mayhem.
Not confirmed.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site
Parkour.
located deep in the mountains.
But it seems
One
like
of
you
the
can only
Timekeeper's
climb like
generals,
specific
Vile
walls,
Lictor,
like the actual...
has been conducting grotesque
when
experiments
they
on
showed
local
here,
abilities.
like these walls.
Along with dash,
It doesn't
double
seem to be
jump,
like, you know, any
climbing, and
wall.
point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Yeah. Yeah, inventory UI is questionable too. I think, like, I won't lie, it's kind of growing on me. Like, it's not that big of a deal compared to, like, day one when I saw it. But it's definitely different.
As you traverse,
And also, it was mentioned, I think Epic said this, but, like, when you open your inventory, this is the first game where you don't see the background of the world. Like, normally when you open your inventory in, like, you know, BL1, BL2, whatever, you see, like, you know, your surroundings. But in this game, they block out, like, everything. Yeah, it could be adjusted or changed before release. Always a possibility.
Timekeeper's perfect order.
now people all across
Yeah, everything's so, like, you
Kairos
know,
have
angular
started
and
rising up,
box-shaped.
some even ripping out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it.
Boom.
That's the situation our Vault Hunters
So what happened here, I wonder? Like, do we investigate that and wonder why it got burnt down, or what?
have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark.
So cool.
As you
Dude, what is her name again? They confirmed her name, but I forget, like, who. She's, like, a friendly person, I think. Yeah, maybe side quest. Dude, for our first playthrough, we're doing 100%. We always do it. But it takes so long. All to fit the order aesthetics, yep. Mel from Arcane? Who? I've heard of
to
Arcane.
explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return,
Oh, there's Vex, yeah.
like Zane and Moxie.
Is that the... No, it's a revolver. Is that the Maggie? I was thinking maybe Ruby, but no, it's probably a random gun.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush,
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
You miss Arcane? I never watched it. I heard it's good though.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful
Oh, also another thing I want to mention. So let me see if I can find it. When you meet up with like Amara. Okay. So one thing we complained about a lot for Borderlands 3 is there's so much dialogue and standing around and waiting. Dude,
You're having
look how
full
long this segment
conversations
takes
with
for
enemies.
meeting Amara. Like, this is only one segment,
You
but
don't
like,
use
look how fast
security
it
like
clears.
that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black site.
Agreed.
7.
But if Lilith is
8,
on the other side,
9,
I don't mind some
10.
property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Like, it's not too long is what I'm saying. It's just like, boom, let's go.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
Like, I do like that. It's not, you know, stand around for like 5 minutes while they explain like, oh, we gotta find Lilith, bro. She's somewhere on this planet. Yo, my name's Amara, and great to meet you. I'm a siren. Yeah, I'm gonna. What? You want me to bust down this wall? Yeah, I got you, bro. 5 minutes later.
Crawling with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we put a ton of work into making it better than ever.
Is she Hammerlock's
Our
sister?
improved
No,
lobby
you're
is
thinking
just
of
the start. You can
Aurelia.
also set your own campaign difficulty
Amara's the
independently
BL3
of the
like
rest of the
Baldur.
party. This way,
Elemental Eater. What does that mean? Do they like, you know, resist elements? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, there's a grenade icon.
everyone can tune the experience.
Oh, hey, right there. She did corrosion, ball thing. What's her
to
action
their
skill?
liking.
Is she doing
And you
Reaper?
don't have to worry
no,
about
she's doing
loot
the ball
ninjas
thing.
stealing your drops, as loot is always
And there's the kill skills again.
instance for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your
Nullify
friends.
element. Did they take any like elemental damage over time at all?
You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way,
Oh,
everyone
wait.
can tune the
No, look, there's corrosion dot. I saw it.
experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot
Yeah,
ninjas
we're good, we're
stealing
good.
your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
Yeah, maybe
Plus,
they, like,
if you
heal
ever
from
get
it or
split
take
up,
less damage,
you
I
can
don't know.
easily fast travel to your friends.
And
Finger
two-player
gun,
split
it
screen
kinda
returns
is.
so you can enjoy couch co-op, regardless of how.
What is this? Ew. 12 of 25. Maybe for like killing the creatures or whatever. And there's boxes too. I wonder if like, you know, you can do 50 and then 100 and 200,000. I don't know. But what
How
do you
you
get?
play?
What do you get for
We
doing
just
that? I
want
wonder?
you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is
Yo,
that?
what does Tem drop? I need to know. What's the dedicated? Tell me right now. A trinket? You know, we don't see trinkets at all on the items, do we? I looked at all the guns, you know, the other day, and I'm like, yeah, there's no trinkets, man. Kind of sad. Pedal of Doom? Maybe like a fire grenade or something? Or fire something. No, I'm guessing it's gonna be like, you know, a mini boss. You fight once and never again.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the
That
product
melee
of
travel
Lictor's
bar. Was it
twisted
Commando
mind.
Pro? What, that right there? I don't think it was melee. It was like, you know, throwing something. It seems like Brava's throwing all the shock things. Wait, what is this? Wait, what? Did she pull out a throwing knife? It happened so fast. Fire! The R1? Oh, that? That's not a melee. That's got to be something else. You see Pink Rarity? Where? What do you mean? No, she's throwing a grenade. That's a grenade throw. She pops it up here and punches it forward. Dude, it happened so fast. I didn't even see that until, like, we double-checked it. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Okay, okay, that's a really cool way to, like, deliver a grenade. I won't lie. Yeah, she's punching a grenade forward. Yeah, see? So wait, do we even have like longbow grenade, lob grenade, anything like that? Or is it just gonna be like the grenade throw delivery is gonna be like that at like all times? Yeah, it definitely looks different. Like, look at that thing. Crazy looking. Got like a switch on it, some piping. Dude, that's cool.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Is there no map? What do you
Tim
mean? They only showed off one map out of the 4 mega maps.
feels like the product of Lictor's twisted
You think it's
mind.
longbow?
Another of his experiments.
But the act of punching it to make it longbow seems like, why is the grenade not longbow? Or why would the grenade have to be longbow at that point? When you're the one doing that. Oh, no, mini-map. Oh, yeah, it seems like we're not getting it for BL4. They went back to the compass system.
If he's
Which, I mean,
doing
I
this
could probably
to
get
Chris,
used
I
to, but,
shudder
like,
to think what he's
eh.
doing to Lilith. We need to get inside.
Like, one complaint is, like, if you're fighting a bunch of enemies, how do you know if they're up or down or whatever? You can't tell.
That air vent.
They're all going to be cluttered on, like, left side of the compass or right side.
Let's check it out.
It's just hard to tell, like, what you're looking at, you know?
Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me,
How do you feel about
obviously.
the
Hermes.
4 jumbo maps? I'm all for it, man.
Now that we're in the black site, let's
as
take
long
a
as you're,
moment
like,
to
build
talk
and have
about
things
loot.
to do and not just be like, yo, you got to traverse emptiness
In
for
Borderlands
a
4,
lot.
each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and
Okay, purified weld worm. Yo, what was the worm guns in BL3? It was like a alien barreled, or the, you know, the creepy alien eyes. What were those, like doll SMGs? Like doll alien barreled SMGs? It's gonna be Ripper. Yeah. So yeah, it seems like they're not one of one, you know, the same. They were? Yeah, okay. So we can't take, you know, any, like, gun names in comparison to this game, I guess.
trademarks.
Recited lemma. What was the thing that, like, give ammo regen? I remember
There's
seeing
Jacobs
that.
with crit-friendly black powder weapons.
It might have been the enhancements.
The
Hold on.
elementing with your favorite
Explosive
manufacturer. We've added enhancements. This new type of gear
High roller, yeah, consecutive hits annoying,
replaces
pretty much.
artifacts and
But
provides
back.
bonuses to specific manufacturers.
Wait, did I skip it?
Or even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and
It's the
elemental
order
damage.
enhancement, gotcha.
The possibilities are truly
The fact that it
endless.
goes into your reserve is okay. I like that.
Support-
Oh, dude, it happened so fast. Slow down. I
Or
can't
even
keep up.
getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
We see no red text.
The possibilities
yet either.
are
Well, we
truly
haven't seen like a
endless.
unique or legendary item, like the card. Recurring bulwark. That is not the one. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Endless mags, ammo generator, weapons with order license parts slowly refill the reserve ammo while held. So putting this on like a TDOR, or again, we talked about this earlier. If you get a, you know, Torg gun with a TDOR like part on it or license part, you can chuck that Torg like a TDOR, and then if you get ammo regen on it, you can make like something nasty out of it. Yeah, infinite TDOR throws, right? Like, I wonder if that could be abusable, even if you have, like, you know, chucking one ammo at a time. Like, if you could do something crazy with
Support
it.
playing with your favorite manufacturer. We've added enhancements.
Yeah, Torg stickies. Dude, I don't know. Is it just me, or are Torg stickies, like, not that fun? Like, they're good, but they're not that, like, fun. Yeah, what's up, Dedicates?
Oh, nice.
Yo, what's up, Unique Executed? How you doing? Thank you for the 16 freaking months, bro. BL4 hype? Yo, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he has a legendary, but you never get to see it. They put it there for the tease. They don't hover over it or like anything like
This
that.
new type of gear replaces art.
Yeah, airstrike 1 or 0 of 3. So it's got to be on your person. If you equip it, then maybe you get the 1 out of 3. And then again, you get the other 2 to match that. You can get 3 out of 3.
Artifacts and provides bonuses to specific.
Man, dude, the passives, why? Oh, interesting. I missed this, apparently. You don't have to crit to get the bullets to ricochet. So BL3, you have to crit to, like, ricochet the Jacobs. But in this case, you have a 40% chance to ricochet non-critical bullets. Yeah, so if you just shoot the body, it can ricochet.
Big manufacturers.
Good catch. What happened? The bar shows severity and caps out at the legendary items, so no pearl. Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, you have your white rarity, which is no triangles, and then green rarity's 1, blue rarity's 2, purple rarity's 3, and then legendary's got to be 4. See, yeah, 4. Dude, if they don't add pearls, man, like Like, there's the possibility they could add it for DLC and then change the bar and make it, like, bigger. Like, there is a little bit of, like, real estate there for, another triangle, you know? It's not copium, alright?
With your favorite manufacturer, we've added in
But I do
around
wonder.
your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Amazing, bro.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've
Dude, I really wish they would stop with the HUDless stuff. I want to see the actual, you know, gameplay. Is that a throwing knife? Do you guys think that's a throwing knife or enhancement? That's Torg. Probably Maliwan or Tedior? I'm thinking Maliwan. Maybe Torg. A red pack? No, the red packs are like, you know, very gun shaped and like with a needle. No. Hold on. Let me go back. It was like 1140 something. That is a red pack. It's like an actual gun with a needle. Yeah, maybe either a grenade or like throwing knife. Like that could be. That's got to be a grenade, yeah.
we've heard.
Yeah, I'm thinking either. I'm thinking throwing knife. But dude, it's so weird. They haven't showed like anything with the throwing knives except for like that first trailer. And it was a siren too, throwing the throwing knife. It wasn't like, you know, the other characters. So we have a lot of like insight on the siren for what she could do. And unless Blue Tree has some like throwing knife thing, I don't know. A shock stick, yeah. Maybe a shock throwing knife.
Hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever.
Dude, I love to hear this every time.
And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often.
Mm-hmm.
This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new
Agreed.
system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will...
Okay, so that's the launcher or assault rifle. Maybe a shotgun. Something. That's shotgun. Sniper? Not sure.
will truly be special events. We've added the...
Dude, I want to see what it is, man. Like, come on now. Next week, we get more info, yeah. So, May 9th. So, it's going to be next Friday. Next Friday. I can't recall what time. Hold on, let me check. What time are they showing the showcase? Or not showcase, but like, you know, they're answering questions and whatnot. It is going to be... 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. EDT. There you go. So it's an hour-long event. Yeah.
Magic back to our loot chase. And we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
Dude, that looks unique. I don't know, man. Wait, also, I want to see that background. Yo, look at this thing. Like, surely you can climb all this, right?
Great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat,
Gotta
so I
ask
can show
about the
you
new
my
rarity,
favorite
endgame,
thing.
and
Ordnance.
dedicated drops. I
This
really
is
hope
the
they answer
new gear
dedicated
slot
drops at
for
least.
grenades and heavy
Like
weapons,
that,
like
that's been
rocket
in the back of my mind like non-stop. I need to know, man.
Instead of taking up a gun slot now,
But yeah, look at the compass system, dude. Like the red dots, like you can
Ordnance
turn
now
and
has
find them, but,
cooldown
like,
timers.
I'm not a
No
huge
more
fan
saving
of
the
it.
big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
The dots do get larger if you're closer to them, but like you can't tell if they're up or down. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it.
Before we go further,
Jacob
let's talk a
Sniper,
little
yeah,
bit about
probably
action
was.
skills.
It looked like it.
Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills.
And
These
you
are
trust Randy
class-defining
Pitchford now?
abilities with devastating effects. Up until
Throwing knife might be going to the heavy slot. Yeah. Well, they confirmed that grenades, heavy weapons, and launchers are going to be the ordnance slot. But like throwing knife seems like another alternate form of like grenade delivery. Hold on, let me see if I can find that trailer. Like the siren threw it at the very end of the... Was this the second trailer? If she throws it in left hand, it probably is confirmed to be like the slot. like right at the very end. Wait, is it not this one? Yo, he grappled, oh my goodness. It's a big deal. Where? Maybe it's not this trailer? Also, hold on, right here. This has to be like the intro, I'm guessing. It has to be. Like they're all together and whatnot. Okay, maybe not that one. It's gotta be... was it the first day to play? It might be this one. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Right there, right there, right there. She throws a, like, throwing knife. It happens so fast, dude. Bro. Come on. I'm gonna get this. Crap. Nope. Come on. Nope. Dude, I just want to see her holding the throwing knife. Bruh. Frame by frame? Dude, we can't go frame by frame with this stupid video media player. Alright, hold on. Nope. Nope. I'm about to give up. Get BL4. I need to, like, do something. Anyways, you can see a throwing knife. She's holding a throwing knife. She throws it. And then, yeah. That's got to be ordnance slot. How do I make it slower? Oh. Oh. I didn't think we had that. Ugh. That sounds awful. Right there, you can see a throwing knife, see? Throwing knife. Confirmed. So fast you can't see it. It happens really fast. It really shows the deliveries, you know, like fast and instant. I like that. But yeah, this is the siren. You can see the things, the vials or whatever. So what is weird is they haven't like really confirmed throwing knives at all. They just, you know, exist, you know. Anything else you guys wanna talk about today for the trailer? I think we covered like pretty much everything.
Don't you whine at me,
Dude, knife only.
We'll play in a moment, huh?
Wait.
Ugh.
Yo, melee only runs, we might have a chance for, you know, range. With the throwing knife, we have, you know, like melee, technically, right? Like range melee. Jacob's grenade equals knife? I don't know. Yeah, I can even like throw default, like no grenade mod.
You agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations.
You just got here,
with
so
animals.
everything. I mean, you can watch the VOD back.
You don't use security
But we
like
pretty much
that
covered
unless
like I
you've
think
got
everything we
something
need
to
to talk
hide.
about today.
This must be the path to the black side.
Like we've broken down like everything in this trailer we can, including this awful frame rate.
First, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's
so
always
much fun.
something to
Dude,
shoot
world
and-
bosses is so good. I like hearing that. Like bring back the world bosses. I don't know if that means like, you know, like mega bosses, or if it's gonna be like, you know, finding your savage flame on that.
All right, we're coming up on an order out.
Destiny Sparrow. No, yeah, that doesn't work. Like comma period doesn't work for frame by frame. That's for YouTube. Can we talk about the options of potential syringes that could add speed boost or reload speed? I'm sure it will. I just really wish they wouldn't. I don't know. I really wish they would make it only healing and not, you know, like these silly buffs. Rafa? What about him? I think weather will affect combat. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, what if it's raining and you try to use like a fire gun and like, you know, it's less effective? Because the enemy's like drenched in water. No, throwing knife is melee, bro. You're throwing a sharp, blunt-forced object at the enemy, and it's melee. It's fair game. It's like throwing kunai, you know? Same thing. But it adds that, like, layer of, like, hey, you can, like, do something at range, somewhat. Vehicle noise a bit loud. Yeah, I turned up audio because somebody said earlier, like, it was quiet, so... Yeah. yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. It is a little bit early, but dude, we've been talking about this trailer for 3.5 hours. I think we covered everything. So if there are any more questions, last call. Any more questions? Can we talk about if the skill trees are going to be function like BL3?
Oh, nice.
No, you can spec like across all the skill trees. You can only have on one action skill and one augment at a time. Drop rates are back. It seems like they said they're turning back the legendary drop rates. That's good. Or making rarity matter again. Yo, Frantic, thank you for the 30 months. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, thank you. Did they mention if melee weapons are returning? No, I don't think they are. Like, there's been many showcases of gear and whatnot in this trailer, or in all the trailers, and like, yeah. I think it's only gonna be like a Wonderlands gimmick, which is quite sad. Bro, they need to like push melee forward. It's always in a backseat, you know? Like, what is the point of having all these like melee skills if you don't want to evolve the melee gameplay? It just feels kind of bad. Hey, what's up, Fire Alarm? How you doing? Current, crazy, and maybe far-fetched theory. What is this? What are you tweeting me? What? I'm so lost. Somebody messaging me on Discord. But yo, chat, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the BL4 discussion. I definitely did. It was a lot of fun. And tomorrow we're gonna go back to the BL1 randomizer. Yeah, we put that off for a couple of days. Sorry about that, but you know, the BL4 stuff came up, so had to cover that. But yeah, we're gonna do a raid, and we're gonna go raid the one and only. Man, kind of sad. There's not like a ton of people playing Borderlands right now. You would think after the announcement there would be a lot of people jumping on the game. Mystique Siren. She's covering, I think, the Borderlands 4 trailer too. So if you guys want to hear more about it or her take on it, yeah, be sure to check out Mystique. But yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out today. Bye. Bye, everybody.